This week on Roma Reacts, Roma sees the character teaser for Mavuika, A Light Through Time. We learn about the very hard and beautiful and emotional and sad history of BTS up to 2019. We see a performance of the song Blazing Heart, done by a member of G-Ilde, Miyeon. Roma sees the Ignition teaser, a name forged in flames, right before he gets to Act 5. And One Pact have an amazing showing in the video, Rush Into You. All this and so much more in Roma Reacts. This is Roma Reacts, a series where I watch patrons submitted videos with all of you guys, and the first video sent in by Leon, and Sonic Mania Adventures Part 6, the holiday special. Let's check this out. Leon says that this is the final episode of Sonic Mania Adventures, and has Amy and Metal in it, and I hope you enjoy. We love Amy Rose. We're a big fan of Amy Rose, where Amy Rose stands. Let's check this out. That's a really cute opening there. Did they crush the bird? Did they crush the bird right now? Oh, don't, no, that's your fault. You messed up this plan, not him. You can't blame Metal Sonic for your bad plan, Eggman. Oh no. There's something that hits me hard about seeing a metal creature, a robot, like, oh, look at the adorable outfit, trapped under the snow, right? Or trapped under all the elements, unmoving, no purpose. Oh, great, she tripped over Metal. How's she gonna react to Metal Sonic? Great shade of pink they have for Amy Rose here, too. That would scare me, too, in fairness. It's like Metal Sonic has no purpose now, right? Oh my god, Amy's saving Metal Sonic. She goes right with the hammer. He looks like he doesn't care. Wait, like the birds. The birds in like Sonic Adventure reminds me of. This is quite adorable. Oh my god, is she dragging him off to like home? Of course, Amy Rose would have the oh, look how pretty that is, would have the freaking heart to do something like this for sure. Wait, is she returning him to Eggman? Oh my god, that's adorable. Amy, you adorable creature, we love you so much. You are incredible. Stop it. What? You better take Metal Sonic back in here. I swear to God, Eggman. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. Man, okay, Amy, you did something good today. Well done. She does good things every day, though. Very cute. Oh, look at the artwork! That's so good! No, Amy is a sweetheart and 10 halves. She is someone that like you would only wish to have as your friend. She definitely is that type of person. But she did something today like that was like very natural, I feel like, for the Amy I know anyway from Sonic Adventure, which is like be very weary, be very kind of like apprehensive about someone. And just look at his artwork here as well. It's so freaking pretty. Yeah, be very apprehensive about someone, but still be so nice, right? Still, like, do everything right in the end for any creature who's been like, oh my god! No, get your feet off him! I do not like the way he treats Metal Sonic. Happy holidays. Oh my god, there's like a freaking 32-page art book for this too. And there's a, oh my god, there's a Sega Genesis cover for Sonic Mania. That seems so freaking cool. Yeah, like Amy Rose is one of my favorite characters from Sonic Adventure when I played Sonic Adventure. She's an absolute like doll. She's adorable. She's really sweet. Her story is actually very good as well. But again, it just shows like, you know, this type of character that she is. Someone who's like willing to help if like, you know, if the means are there, you know, and she definitely could help here too. But obviously, like in this sense, like, you know, Sonic was kind of looking at her kind of like this, he's going in there and he's getting, you know, destroyed again. You know, that's what's going to happen. Especially since Sonic just had a big battle with him as well. He's probably like, come on, why are you helping this guy? But that's just Amy. That's who Amy is. These have been fantastic. And in this case, you got like a bunch of really pretty backdrops, locations. Amy's outfit was adorable. I love the actual like story and through line of this one as well. How like cute it was that Amy was helping out Metal Sonic regardless of who Metal Sonic is. Just because she felt like it was the right thing to do. Eggman taking him in the end. I didn't like the feet on the head, but again, that's Eggman. He's not like a good person. But it all looks really great. It all was really, really great. And like this holiday special, I always love a holiday special. I was always a big fan of like Cartoon Network holiday specials and watching like holiday specials as a kid. Mostly like Halloween specials were like my favorite thing in the world. They definitely were. So this is really awesome to like to see this as well. Even if it's not Christmas, I can definitely watch a holiday special. Like for me, like watching the Halloween tree as a kid was like always a big thing. Grandma's gonna sue the pants off of Santa, right? Remember that one? That wasn't Grandma got run over by reindeer. That movie. All those holiday specials, the Billy and Mandy Christmas special, always so good, always so good. I think a modern day classic. It's not modern because like it's been like it's nearly a decade now. Oh my god, I feel old. But like probably modern day Halloween specials is the Gravity Falls Halloween special with the big giant sweet monster for sure. Yeah, thank you. I know the Futurama Christmas specials. Oh my god, the Futurama Christmas specials are so good. Always so good. Oh my god, just thinking about them were freaking amazing. And the Simpsons Christmas specials as well were great also. Yeah, thank you so much for sending us in because it's really, really sweet to see this stuff. It gives me nostalgic feelings. Thank you so much, Leon. The next video sent in by Heck. Here's a fan dub of issue 1 of the official Sonic comic series. The comic is really good and the fan voices are pretty good too. By the way, the people behind the dub have been given okay for reactions in case you might be worried about that. Thank you. I'll probably send more issues, but sadly I have to stop at issue 8 since they stop in under 10 minutes, although I might be able to edit them down. Yeah, as you know, we have a 10-minute limit on these videos, and it's as always, and people understand, but I always say it every week, the patrons understand. Like, there's never like a complaint from the patrons. I have specific rules for Roma Reacts, and sometimes they may be like, you know, people might feel like they're restrictive, and they have said like, oh, like I don't like this rule, but I understand. And it is just because I want everyone to be able to send their videos in, right? Everyone has to be able to send their videos in, if that makes sense. Yeah. So like if we get to a point where like everyone could send in videos like over 10 minutes, what would happen is that like you would not get Roma Reacts basically. But everyone understands, like, whenever I say like the rules, I always want to say the rules just in case anyone wants to join. But like, yeah, the likes of Heck and everyone understands the rules for 100%. They're always very nice about it. Let's check out this. The Sonic the Hedgehog. When the Irish accent comes out, doesn't it? Sonic the Hedgehog, or issue 1. Let's check it out. Look cool. Looks really cool.
Sonic the Hedgehog has
spent
years
nice.
Fighting the forces of Dr. Eggman. Time and time again, the mad Dr.
Firework is great.
Sonic strikes back, then relaxes until Eggman returns. But after their last battle, Dr. Eggman vanished. But his robot army did not.
Look at the artwork for this. It's so cool.
Look good. Sounds like the locals are putting up a fight.
Great voice. Great voice.
They don't mind me lending a hand.
Great voice. I love comic artwork. I love it so much. I love just staring at it, you know?
Run! Get to the storm bunker!
Jesus.
Huh? Hey, you hurt? Not really.
This is such a great
You're
idea.
Sonic, the one and only. Here you go. Try swinging it at the robots next time.
It's hard not to say it just looks
somebody who
fantastic
puts to good
every
use.
single panel.
You're the Sonic. Maybe get inside, buddy. Nice chat. Need to save your town. Bye.
Great stuff.
Okay.
He's like a celebrity.
Sweet. The town militia. Bots coming in from the north. You've got a guy holding his own out there.
Okay, we're on it. Hurry up, they're closing in.
I'm trying. It's stuck.
Like again, they're doing a really good job in this comic as well of besides the voice acting, because we'll talk about the voice acting as well. who I actually think is a really fun idea. Just like really great, like even this right here, like the sound effects and all this stuff. And again, I know like people like Calvin, you probably don't read enough comics. I read manga, right? I read manga. But I do love this about comics. I love how they paint a picture through like the sound effects on the screen. I love the colors. I love the visuals. I love just staring at comic panels for a while, and even like redrawing them is like one of my favorite things to do as well.
All this terror might be worth it if I get to say Sonic winked at me.
Oh my god, such a celebrity.
Let's get his autograph.
Oh, hey, another hammer guy.
The confidence. I love Sonic's confidence.
Where you going?
The comedic confidence is always great.
Come on, big guy. Swing, bada, bada, bada. Swing? Yep, okay. This one's on me. Hedgehog, noun, a burrowing animal. Whoa, you guys can really move when you want to. Tails!
Could you
Aw,
not
Tails.
risk your life for 5 minutes?
Look at the
Sure,
light, the
but
shadow
what's
on
the fun in
this.
that? Seriously though, thanks for the save.
My pleasure. What's the status of the town?
A bunch of
Great Tails voice.
small
Tails voice
fried
as well.
badniks. I took care of most of them, and the town's militia can handle the rest. Those super badniks are another story.
Look at
Those are better
them.
left to the professionals.
Let's show them how it's done.
So good. Their friendship is so great too. It's so great. Oh my god. Wait, no, we have to see Tails badass again. Look at this.
Those are better left to the
I
professionals.
love the color of Tails.
Let's
It's
show
such an
'em how it's
iconic,
done.
like, yellowy orange. The way they did that with the panel as well, like they showed the actual motion of it, like of them coming down and like landing on the ground is so cool. Yeah, look at Tails. Badass Tails. We love Tails.
This would be going a lot faster if we had Knuckles with us.
Come on, Knuckles, show up.
We're doing fine.
The remaining robots are making a run for it.
We can't risk them attacking another town. You
Heck
cut 'em
yeah.
off. I'll
Love
handle
that.
the super badnik.
On it.
I love the idea that they're like heroes that are smart, right?
They're almost out.
Instead of letting them run away, you have to get them.
Oh,
You have to get them.
Leo's little face.
Tails is always very funny too.
Well,
Expertly done. Bonus points for dramatic
The little
timing.
curtsy,
thank you.
the bow.
Another day saved thanks to Sonic and Tails. These rogue robots are more like pests than anything.
Normally, I'd agree.
The comic gets across like the personalities. Again, I only play Sonic Adventure, but like this is the exact dynamic they had in like Sonic Adventure 2, right? Also, I should say the way like in Sonic Adventure, like it's Sonic is very confident. He's funny. He's really charming, and he's also like kind of a bit dorky in a way. While Tails is like a really like smart and like really resourceful character who also is like able to like fight for themselves also, but also like the kind of like dynamic between the two of them where like Tails will constantly kind of be like, okay Sonic, all right, but then they'll fight for each other, they still have that friendship amongst themselves.
This was a much more coordinated attack, at least compared to anything we've seen lately.
Really? I hadn't noticed. Okay, fine. The egg hammers were new to the mix.
That's not what I mean.
And Tails kind of like ascertaining what's happening here as well is really cool, right? Tails being like like kind of like deciphering
With
everything.
Dr. Eggman and his forces,
Very Tails-like.
We broke the Eggman Empire's control over our world. The Badnik army remained, but not as a unified threat. Any attack seemed more like accidents than aggression. But today, unified troop movements, super Badniks being deployed, setting up ambushes, something is making Eggman's army more cohesive.
Interesting.
Points taken. Do you think Eggman's back?
Without so much as an angry vlog? No way.
So he's saying that like Eggman wouldn't show up like if he wasn't gonna make a big show of it. I love that Tails is like the brains of the operation here.
After that
It's so
last
cool.
defeat, he'd make sure we knew he was back. The lack of fanfare is spooky.
In that case, I'll
He
just
does
keep
seem the
doing
type.
what I've been doing. Those badniks are a threat to everyone, organized or not. I'll keep traveling around, smashing everyone I see.
Yeah, but if they're getting orders from someone,
Then it'll make it more fun.
just be careful, okay? If you get caught off guard again, get hurt.
Hey,
Oh
sure,
my
we've had some close
god,
calls, but
the
we've come out of
emotion
it
he felt
fine
for
in
him
the end,
there.
right?
Yeah, I guess.
I'll be
Yeah.
careful, I promise.
Okay, thanks, Sonic.
I do love a hero story that's not afraid to have those emotions, that care that you have for your friends, right? Like I love that they don't hide away from those emotions, right? Because it's very easy to like, if you're doing like something that is like, trying to create like a badass character or something like that, to kind of have them be like, shut up, dude, come on, like, why are you talking like this? But instead, like, he validates his feelings. They talk about it, and he's kind of like reassuring him. Like, it's so fun that like they validate the feelings of the characters in this comic, and they still make them heroes. It's awesome. You can do it. Let your heroes be
If
emotional.
you're so worried, you can always come with me.
Yeah, just like old times.
And oh wow.
There's too many badnik gangs out there. You'll find them faster on your own.
Oh,
I'll
Tails.
stay here and help the locals rebuild their town.
Not a bad idea.
You're a class act, buddy. We'll bash bots some other time.
Another thing about Sonic is that, like, especially in Sonic Adventure, there's also like a big emphasis on the idea that like these stories get dark. These stories get dark, and like in this case, like you're seeing the suffering of this small town and stuff. And like, you know, in Sonic Adventure, we saw like the absolute wiping out of an entire city in most cases. You know, like these stories sometimes aren't for the weak of heart. It seems. I like this a lot. This is really cool.
So he survived the first trial. Unsurprising. Deploy a battalion to the nearest town. You'll be drawn to it like a moth to a flame. Make sure word of Sonic's latest success.
What's happening here?
Which is the resistance. I want to crush both hedgehogs.
Both?
In one strike.
Wait, did we get like? It seems like it's only like a robot though, right?
So he survived the first trial.
And he's calling it a trial.
Surprising. Deploy a battalion to the nearest town. You'll be drawn to it like a moth to a flame. Make sure word of Sonic's latest success reaches the resistance.
The resistance.
Both hedgehogs.
It's the fact that he has Amy on the screen as well is what worries me also.
Next time.
Super interesting to end the way to end that. They did a good job with this. They did a really good job with this, and actually like did some really good voice acting. They made it they made the motion very good and like make it feel like it was moving, made it feel like it was really dynamic, you know. I think for people who maybe don't like reading comics, this would be fantastic, right? This would be so fantastic. And like, and even like for me who like is never probably going to like, never had the idea to even read the comics, like it's super, super cool to like even see this type of stuff too, because I didn't even know this stuff was out there, you know? And like in this case as well, like I really love the idea of like a comic dub, like especially when it comes to like making a something come to life. You know what I mean? And again, it's when you read stuff, you imagine stuff, right? And then I feel like in this sense, like everything's like coming to life. Everything feels like it's in motion. Everything feels like it's like a cartoon almost in a still form, I suppose, if that makes sense. But the comic itself, like again, it has like a very like much darker story than I thought. But it was actually like you know, still very colorful, still very pretty. They did the action very well too. It's interesting as well to be able to do so well, like how to animate, or not animate, to draw Sonic in a very fast motion, but do it through drawings and not through animation. That's a really, really cool way of doing it. Like, because they made him still seem like he had his powers, the same with Tails, but also like did it in a very artistic way, I think. Or at least that's for my money anyway. I thought it was pretty fantastic. And like when it comes to like the artwork, you know, it's amazing. It's really, really good. The colors are great. Seeing Tails and Sonic together is great. But it also had a twist ending. We don't know who that robot is. It looked like it had something to do with Eggman. Maybe it's like a robot that went rogue or something like that. We don't know. But we do know that they're out to crush both hedgehogs. Does that mean Tails and Sonic? Does that mean Tails and Knuckles? Does that mean Sonic and Knuckles? Does that mean Sonic and Amy? It means something. Who could ever like... I'm guessing maybe like if the biggest threats they probably see are probably like Sonic and Tails or Sonic and Knuckles, right? Because Amy, I feel like is the type of character who's going to come in and do as much damage to the bad guy as the other guys do, but she probably does it like in a way that people aren't expecting in a lot of ways. Kind of like the way that yeah, at least that's my money. That's what Amy is like to me. She's like a character who, like, you know, if you doubt her, she will end you. I feel like that's the way she is. Because in Sonic Adventure, she was a character that, like, you know, was doubting herself even. And in the end, she, like, saved the day. Really cool stuff. Heck, really cool stuff to see. Thank you so much for sending us in. I love seeing this. Today's video sent to my scenic season. This is a parody cover of the song Payphone by Maroon 5, themed around Xiao. Oh wow. The only reason I didn't send these videos either is because a lot of his other covers are themed around Genshin meta memes that you're not familiar with, but we can start an easy one this week. Yes, I'm definitely not a meta Genshin person. I never have been, and I never will be. This is called Coco Dayo Waypoint. Let's check it out.
I'm at a waypoint trying to go home. All of my mora
Oh my god.
on you.
What's happening?
Where the times
What's
gone
happening?
jolly, it's so wrong.
Singing the
Without
Zhongli.
Yaksha, I feel blue. Yeah, I know it's hard to remember.
What's around his legs, by the way? Is that his pants? What's happening there? Did his pants fall down?
The Yaksha not next to me. It's even harder to picture. Versace's not next to me. You say it's too high to reach it. You say my height is 4'5".
No! No, he's not. He's tall. He's the tallest in the world.
All the shell lanterns burn down. I'm dashing left, right, harbor lights, almond tofu nights. Still stuck in that time. I plunge up above. I fish for the cat, Shangling paradise.
Shangling Paradise. I don't get... Why did they... First of all, they lied about him being short. He's taller than anyone in the game. He's the tallest character in the game, right? But then they bring up the tofu. Man, the tofu hits me in my heart every time they freaking mention it in this game. It really does. And calling out to Zhongli makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Stop, you're gonna break my heart. Like, even in a joke form, mentioning his favorite dish hits me. Same. Same. Wait, is that an actual meme?
To just be told for one day, you can expect me to drink one. Memories we used to share. I know I've said it before, but all the shell lanterns burn down. I'm dashing left, right, where harbor lights, almond tofu nights. Still stuck in that time. I plunge up above. I fish for the cat, Shangling paradise.
I don't, maybe I'm just like not, this is the thing, I'm so like, I'm not chronically offline. I am online, but like the only, like obviously I just go between YouTube and like, you know, Twitter maybe. But like, some of these Genshin memes that I see, I'm just like, I do not understand them at all. I do not understand them one bit. This is like the weirdest experience I've ever had. I don't... Are they good synergized together? This is an interesting parody.
You can put that for free in your next.
What? What did it say? Let me hear.
You can put that for free in your next Shangling Paradise.
What? Someone definitely say, I want to see the comments on this for a second here, because like maybe like they'll be able to like again, like I don't listen to parodies very often. When they said Coco, I love man, I love fish, I felt that. This song added 2 inches to my height. I'm a Coco fan, I love men, okay. Okay, I think I from the comments, I think I get it a lot more. And I'm sorry for not getting it. because it may be stupid. Obviously, it's just like a fun little parody or something, like, you know, with like, and it feels like an old school, because I remember YouTube parodies used to be like this all the time, where, you know, they would parody a song and use it, like, say, like, and it was like actually the meta for a while. The meta for YouTube like 10 years ago was like parodying a song and like adding like lyrics to it that were like off the wall and like crazy. And in this case, like, they kind of like did one about Xiao being short and liking almond tofu, and had a few little references in there that I don't quite understand. But it seems from the comments as well, it's like everyone's in on the joke, right? It's like everyone's kind of like, okay, this is a meme, and then we meme more in the comments, and then we keep going like that, which I get. Like, I totally get. I'm not a memer. In fact, any of my patrons can tell me. Actually, no, here's a perfect example, right? I made a joke the other day where I was like, you know, I saw like something, and I was like, I said like, I was referencing a joke where like they were saying like, oh, men deserve to be loved, and I was like, I do not, and never say this to me again, and as a joke. And then like everyone was like doing this thing where like they like, you know, they were sending me images of like throwing a brick at me or something. And the funny thing about it is, like, at first I thought like it was something different. I was like, why is everyone throwing a brick at me? And then like someone had to explain to me, they literally are telling you deserve to be loved. And I felt so offline, even though I'm online. I do YouTube. I felt so offline. I was like, I don't know why everyone's throwing a brick at me. It was actually very, very funny. But like, yeah, like I get this idea where it's like everyone's kind of in on the meme, and it's like a really funny thing. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. It's not something you're supposed to be like, you're supposed to fully understand either. It's not something you're supposed to decipher. It's just a funny video with Xiao, you know, staring out at this waypoint as well. And honestly, like, it does give me nostalgic vibes of like old YouTube as well. Maybe that's just me, but that's the way I feel about it. Yeah, thank you so much, Scenic Season. I hope I like me being like, you know, as you know, again in the Patreon chats, people joke about me being a boomer. They haven't done it in a while though, which is good. I know for a fact someone's gonna call me a boomer today now for sure. Let's move on to the next video. Thank you so much, CD Season. Thank you. It actually like made me feel good, like this old classic YouTube thing. I don't know. The next video is from Golden Witch Beatrice. I spun a wheel on which video to send this week, and this lovely gem one. A fun little tidbit. The creator Rikyushi07. Created my hyperfixations Hirogoshi and Umineko. Oh, wow. Holy hell. Wrote the script for this game. It's guaranteed not to be horrifying but also depressing. So it's Silent Hill F. Golden Witch Beatrice. I don't think I talk about Silent Hill often. I played Silent Hill 2 and 3 when I was younger. 3 is my favorite Silent Hill game. I recently played Silent Hill on the channel. It was the one-shot game. I haven't played the Silent Hill 2 remake. I would love to play it on the channel at some point. I specifically, like, for some reason, just didn't watch this trailer when it came out, which is lucky. And I think it's just because I was like playing Pyro Yakuza, I was working on YouTube stuff, so I was like, look, do you ever, I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. Sometimes I'll see stuff and I'll be like, oh, maybe I'll watch it on the channel at some point. And it's actually like, great. Thank you so much for this. Cause like, honestly, this like, it's good to put it here. I do like Silent Hill quite a bit, but I think like I'm not as like feverish about it as people are, but like this is something that like I think was announced before, and I am definitely excited to see what it is. Silent Hill is a lot bigger than it used to be. I'm a big Resident Evil fan, of course, as a kid too. But I'm super excited to see this trailer now. So thank you so much for saying this in Golden Witch Beatrice, because I feel like I don't know if I would have like, you know what I mean? Does anyone else get that? Maybe I'm like in the minority there when I say like, you'll see a trailer and you go, I'll watch it later. You know, I'll watch it later, you know? And then, like, you never get around to watching it if you didn't watch it the first time. So I'm actually very glad someone sent this in. Let's check it out. Very glad. Partial nudity. Look at the colors here. With the flowers. Oh, her back. Hinako's dead. The Silent Hill logo fills me with dread, though. It fills me with dread. For sure. This... The visuals on this? Insane? Oh my god, this environment. He'll betray you eventually. Man, oh, a fog. Look at that shot. In the reflection of the car mirror. Very cool idea. Visuals are insane. Oh, what is that? Oh no. The music as well. What in the world is that? Oh my god, this does look spooky as heck, doesn't it? How much longer will you stay here? Will it take? I wonder, will this game take place in this town then? Right? I wonder if it's going to take place all in this town. And is Yamaoka doing the music for this as well, by the way? Music is so sick. She looks disheveled already. Oh my god, she's seeing like her friends in the fog. Oh my god. Insane. Oh my god. Is Ito character designs as well? Is it gonna be oh my god, it could be as well. That looks so good, the colors. Oh, that does not look good though. Look at all the drawings as well. I could have killed you off at any time. Look at her outfit's ripped to shreds. Holy hell. No. This looks so this to me is like a mixture of like the Silent Hill stuff that we love mixed with almost like the stuff that the Silent Hill creators moved on to make afterwards, like the Siren series, for example. I see your farewells. I sincerely hope you find what the hell are you doing? No. No. That type of stuff with the face stuff, is there a date on this? Wishlist now. Is it PS5 exclusive? It could be. So thank you so much for sending us in, Golden Witch Beatrice, because like I'm so glad I actually got around to seeing this. This is so exciting, right? This is an exciting idea. It's an exciting time to be a Silent Hill fan. Now I'm not a massive Silent Hill fan. Like I played the games and a lot of the games, but like I feel like I'm more of a Resident Evil fan than I am Silent Hill. But I feel like this is like going to be such an exciting time for like anyone who's like even remotely into Silent Hill. I think so. And like for this as well, like what we have, like I said, it feels like a mixture of like Siren Blood Curse and Silent Hill. And you said there's like a new writing team that like is iconic to you as well, which is really awesome. That's always a great feeling as well. I do like the idea that like the Silent Hill franchise is still like, because to me it sounded like to me, and the monster designs still look like very Ito like, and the music sounds very like, you know, Yamaoka. So maybe it's still them doing the stuff, but I'm not sure. But I do know that like I do like the idea of passing off the writing to like newer generations sometimes in a lot of ways. I think that's also a good idea. Or even not even newer generations, but like people that like didn't always like work on that stuff as well is always like a really, really good idea too. It's super appreciated to see stuff like this. I'm a big horror game fan, and I would love to play more horror games on the channel with you guys. Especially like something like this would be really, really cool to play. Especially since like we haven't actually gotten to play a Silent Hill game on the channel, even though we actually did play one game. It was the recent, I forget the name of it. It was the recent 1 hour game. It's a really sad game. It's super sad. But if you search my name in Silent Hill, it should come up on YouTube. What was it called? Silent Hill. It was the one where like she goes into the old building. It's actually pretty freaking scary. And that monster design was also designed by Ito as well. This is just more than exciting for me. This is just a time, like I love that Konami's now letting Silent Hill as a franchise expand. I love that they're actually like making games for Silent Hill now again also that are actually reviewing fairly well too. Because like there was a time like when they kind of like steered away from games if it wasn't a Yu-Gi-Oh game. Like Yu-Gi-Oh was still getting games all the time, but like because right now in the past few years we've gotten Yu-Gi-Oh! The Legacy Collection, the Classic Collection with all the classic Game Boy games recently. We got Silent Hill 2 Remake, which apparently is actually very good. I didn't get around to playing it. We get in this as well, Silent Hill F. We got the shorter game. I forget the name of it, but I thought it was very, very good last year as well. Very, very spooky. Yeah, we're getting like so much stuff here, and this just looks really spooky. The art design's really cool. The monster designs look really cool. The locations look freaking awesome. Like exploring those is going to be heaven for a horror fan, like heaven. And it looked like it had a very interesting story as well with some interesting characters. I think always like Silent Hill was always at its peak when you have a character who is like, and it sounds really weird to say because it's the same with James. It's the same with Heather. And it's the same with this girl here as well. It's the same with any character. When a character in Silent Hill is not someone who would usually be able to defend themselves, it makes you like really adapt to the game because you're like, oh my god, this feels even more terrifying, right? You're not some action hero. You are someone going in here and you're being tormented by this world, and this is what this looks like. I'm so excited for this. I think it's going to be so freaking cool. Thank you so much for sending us, Golden Witch. It is awesome to see Silent Hill really just back. It really is. Thank you. The next video is sent to my Angel313, and it's one of my favorite Zerobaseone songs, and Zerobaseone, The Sea. Let's check it out. We love Zerobaseone. Look at these, look at these pictures. Look at them. Hanbin, let's go. That's such a simple but like effective line, isn't it? Because like it makes sense. Everyone can get it right away. Right? When you kiss my cheek and tell me you love me. Great voice. It's a really nice beat. G-Ilde. I love his voice so much. It's so soft. It's like honey. David. This is one of those songs that like that just makes you like kind of like smile ear to ear, right? Listening to, right? It just really does. Really nice flow as well to that too. Beautiful voice today. Beautiful voice. Really pretty chorus. It's gorgeous. Get it, Ricky. Get it. That's such a pretty chorus. This is awesome. I can even imagine the choreo of this would be awesome. Heaven. Heaven. It literally is like the most like honey voice in the world. I love it so much. It's just so soft and gentle, but also sounds so unique. Lovely. And it's, again, the lyrics are like simple but impactful. And Eugene coming in here. The Prodigy. That's such a great line. Because like it's talking about like how you've grown and you've grown so much. Why is it only you that's grown so much? And it's like I feel small, but then you hold my hand. When you kiss me, like I feel anxious. It's like it's such a sweet way of like talking to someone, like and like explaining your feelings to someone, right? And explaining why like you feel so small in this moment, but why you feel much better when they're around or when you get a kiss on the cheek or when they hold your hand. Again, the lyrics are so easily understandable, but they're so relatable in a lot of ways, you know? It's so good. Just hold me close and fall asleep with that. Yeah, I love you. And calling someone your sea and your stars, or anything that's gigantic and insurmountable and that you can't even imagine. Biffy Clyro calling their loved one, "You are my mountain." I'm sorry. That is amazing. It's so good. It means so much. Do you know how big the sky and the sea is? It's gigantic. So cool. I'm like bopping back and forth with this. Get it, good look. Get it. Like, this is awesome. This is awesome. Like, I'm dancing. I think I need a face cam. Actually, no, you don't need to see this. So freaking good. Right? Like, and I think that like that part there is just so catchy. This part. Like, I can imagine the choreo for this. I am smiling for ear to ear listening to this type of song. Yeah, and I think it's like, I didn't mean to press the button there, so now we're gonna get to, you're gonna get to see the end again. There we go. It's a punishment that we all want, as it's not a punishment. It's so freaking good. It's so bubbly and nice, and like has a tiny tinge of sadness in it as well that like is very relatable, you know? Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, like I love that, like constantly, you know, I think it's what comes up with Zero Base One, just so people understand. I don't listen to any new Zero Base One songs because I want to listen to all the K-pop I hear with you guys, and because that's been the best experience ever. It's been so freaking fun. And it's been so fun for me to like listen to all this K-pop and understand all this K-pop with you guys, and other music too, not just K-pop, but it's been so freaking great. Because like I not only am I getting to like get drip fed this amount of like beautiful entertainment, but I'm learning new things every week. It's a whole new world. But the thing is, the one thing that I love so much about like getting drip fed all this stuff is that like I get to like not only experience it with you guys, but my understanding just goes up every week. I also like, you know, getting to know like the actual people behind the groups as well is also freaking awesome, and I love that too. So great. So great. This song is super, as I said, bubbly. It has like a very like nice melody to it, and like it bounces like, you know, yeah. Like it bounces so really good, really well as well. It bounces from each singer really well too, right? Like it's almost perfect in a lot of ways, where how like it bounces back to each singer so well too. You know, everyone's voice really complements each other in this group, and it's like one of the best dynamics I've seen in like any group from growing up as well. Like when I used to hear boy bands as well when I grew up, and like obviously like I think Zero Base One is kind of better than any boy band that I grew up listening to. In like Ireland and stuff like that, but that's not hard. No offense to those boy bands, you know. No offense, but like they are absolutely incredible. Yeah, bubbly, nice. The lyrics were like really like understandable but relatable at times too. I love the idea of like, you know, asking someone else, like telling someone else that they've grown up so much. Why is it you when you get to grow up? I feel so small, but then when you hold my hand, I feel much better. When you kiss me on the cheek, I feel anxious. Like those are really relatable lyrics, but accompanied with like this really bubbly music. It's like, it almost feels like, you know, you can't stop smiling. You can't stop smiling. You're kind of at a sad. It's like, you know what that is? It's the feeling you get like when you see like two people maybe that like you've known have liked each other for years and finally have like, you know, tied the knot or something. And you're just like, yes, it's that type of feeling listening to the song. It's like a really happy, cheerful feeling. I don't know. Is that a good way to describe the feeling? Like you feel it in your heart when you're listening to it. I'm smiling ear from ear listening to it. This is awesome. This is really, really awesome. And I love that there's such a different wide variety of music for Zero. Like, because we started like last week with Solar Power, how like different that is to this. Like how different, like, you know, even Ricky coming in like last week with Solar Power was like, you know, he was like killing it with this like very kind of like how to say, like very like dark, like foggy vocal that he was like, you know, it's talking like this, and it was like so freaking cool. And then like this time, like he comes in, he's able to show like, hey, I'm a chameleon, don't worry about it, I'm able to be really soft. We always talk about who like kills it all the time, but they always kill it. But I just love hearing Ji-Wong's voice as well. His voice is like honey. It really is like honey. And everyone else is so talented, of course, as well. Eugenie Prodigy, Gunwa killing it as well. Guvin always killing it. Today, one of the best voices of our generation. Incredible stuff. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to move on because I'm just like, I'm still smiling. It's such a cool song. It really is. Thank you, Angel313. The next song is, next song. Jesus Christ, I have songs in the brain. The next video is sent in by Aka. And it's more Zerobaseone practice stuff, more devil game. Usually the person teaching the choreo doesn't really want to be in the video much and gets blurred out, but because they work with Bada Lee, who is Hanbin's past dance teacher, you get to see her explain the choreo. She's one of my favorite dancers, and I'm glad she's with video Zerobaseone. That's awesome. So we have to watch from 4:33 to 14:30. Let's get to 4:33. So yeah. We have noticed that with videos. Let's get to 4:33 here as well. We have noticed that with videos, what tends to happen is that they will blur the faces of everyone. Like, they're very respectful in the Zerobaseone videos that I've seen, where they will try to blur everyone's faces in the background. Like, and it doesn't matter if it's a vlog or whatever, they will do that as well. And I think it's like, it's a respect thing, but it's also like, you know, you want to avoid lawsuits and people, and I think there's probably different laws maybe in Korea when it comes to like showing faces on camera. I don't know if that's the way it is. Cause I know in LA, like if you're from LA and you're doing a vlog, like legally you're allowed to film in like a public place no matter what, you know? So I don't know how that works, but yeah, it's cool that they do that, and it's cool that we're going to see the dance teacher here as well. So let's check this out. And Devil Game's a cool song too. Oh my god, look at Matthew. Wait, do I have subtitles on? That's so funny that I probably would have not put subtitles on because I just get mesmerized by them anyway. Oh my god, look at them. Again, we talk about this all the time, how like they make it look easy in the actual the dance video and the music video. It's so difficult to get to this point. Look at them. There's always like a sense of pride, even though, like, you know, they're way more talented than I am. It's such a cool move. Did you want to wear the hat at the back? Refine the details more coolly. Okay, so like refining everything. So they probably already have an idea what the dance moves are. Matthew looks so good. I love this scene. The little, like every single intricate move here. Look at that. And they're doing the move as well. Instead of a pretty move, more wildly. So she's trying to like maybe like make it, as it like refine it, make it less like cute and adorable and more like cool, more cool, which makes sense for the song. Look at G1 in the back there. That's a great look for Hanbin, by the way. That's a great look. The black with the all black. It's really cool. Look how like the tiny details. Look the tiny details that go into it. Are you doing this too at home? Me too. Look at that. She locks in. Like a devil's temptation. Like there's like meaning behind every move. Oh my god, so cool. That makes sense, I guess, yeah. Should be strong, devilish. Ricky, look, showing off his arm. Oh my god! Ricky's been working. The sound of the sneakers as well is so, like, it's such a nice sound now. Look how good they are. I know, like, it's like still practice and they're gonna like get things wrong and stuff. I love hearing her do the counting as well. Look at Matthew's arms. Here we go. I love it. I love it. Look at good work. Great stuff. Great stuff. But you know what's so cool as well? Like, first of all, like, I'm sorry, but Matthew is like a generational handsome man. Like, look at this. That black hair is such a good look. But like, I love seeing like them like in steps, getting it right, getting to a different point, you know, and like and working on it. And it's so interesting. You can see the difference, right? You can feel the difference. The power of turning, is it? They've realized something very cool. Such a good song as well. There, close up on today. Is that a freaking velvet Leatherman style jacket? Not Leatherman style jacket. What did they call them? It's different. I just insulted this lovely jacket. I never know the names of them. That you can get them in I actually just got one in A Hat in Time. What are they called? They have the same pattern as a Leatherman jacket, but Leatherman jackets are more like football players in America. I don't know what they're called in different countries, but they're really, really cool. Yeah. They're like bomber jackets, right? Is a bomber jacket, but like in a different style. Matthew putting his all to us. Oh, it is this. It's the squeaking sound. I love it though. There's something like very like, oh, the smile. There's something very like, I don't know. It's like, especially when they're dancing, it's not a bad sound, right? You know, if you're trying to sleep, I imagine the sound's not nice. But you know what I mean? Like it's like, there's something nice about it in this context. How'd you like your jeans? There wouldn't be something. Oh, there's star jeans. Finds the camera, gives it a kiss. Use it for a screen change. G1's pants are also deadly as well. They're so cool. Look at them looking at it so closely. Oh, good work.
진짜 100% 내가 원하는 나무가 나왔어.
Yeah?
진짜.
He's good at this type of stuff. He's really good at this type of like really like devilish type of choreography. G1 in the back there dancing with the door. Yeah, Ricky. Yes. I got distracted by G1 there. I don't want to ever interrupt Ricky, and I feel bad for it.
나무가 나왔어. 진짜.
Yeah, because this is his type of song. This is his song. It really is.
며칠 동안 운동할 시간 없는데. 아직 조금 살아.
You look great. You look great. Okay, so I didn't miss anything he said. Okay, that's my bad. Okay, like, because again, I looked away for a second. I thought I could have missed something he said. You know, that's good. That's good. You look great. You look great. She's fantastic. Asking each other about the dance. Oh, that's really cool. Working together to get this right as well. This is so cool. This is so cool. Sorry, it's so cool. Oh, look at Gubin. The smile. Acting cute. Default cute. Look at these two. I love them too so much. Look at G1. That's a perfect person right there. Oh my god, doing it together as well. I love the relationship. I really do. Oh, get them. You got this, guys. I love that I'm like, you got this, guys. I could never do this. You got it, guys. So great. And getting this right must feel so euphoric. It must feel so fun. G1 going to the front. Let's go, G1. Look at this. G1 and Ricky like killing this. Great stuff. I said it like they're all doing amazing, right? But like I just want to make it clear, like when I say that they're all doing absolutely amazing with this stuff, and like a lot of them are so good at like just switching into like a different mode, especially with like a more devilish theme in this and a more of a like cool theme as well. But like I truly believe that like Ricky was made for this song. I do. I really believe Ricky was made for the song.
지금 여기 배경이 오른쪽 왼쪽이 좀 안 맞는데 그거 체크해 볼게요 나중에.
They care so much about this as well. Nice hat. Yeah, G1. He's so beautiful. Eugene practicing alone. Okay. Dedication, right? Not that you know. That sounds like I'm saying, but I think that like maybe if he's more worried about like some of the moves, it makes sense. Like, so I shouldn't probably say dedication because it makes it sound like everyone else is not dedicated. If you're more worried about your like maybe some moves you're doing, it makes sense to stay behind and do like some solo stuff, right? It does make sense. Right. Oh no, it's the part where he dances alone. He's not worried. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought he was a bit worried about some stuff, but the pain of creation. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, to practice alone. That's a good way of looking at it. He is worried. Okay. At least they're saying that he's worried. But like, you know, I don't know if that's like how he's actually feeling. Maybe you could be a little worried or nervous. So it's normal to be nervous, especially when you have a solo in a song and you're dancing alone. Makes sense. I have to like, as always, we have to like stop at 14:30, which like always kills me a little bit. But like, look, I can always watch the rest of the video by myself, which is fun as well. Oh my God, he's so good. Well done, Eugene. The baby, the bunny. Nice little transition there as well. I don't want his head. Oh, the hair. Okay. Fair skin. A beautiful comment. Oh. That's such like a funny Gunwook joke to make. Oh, I hate it. I hate that we have to end, but look, it's the way things go. I'm so glad we even get this time with you guys to watch some Zerobaseone videos as well. It means the world to me that we even get to this far, right, with Zerobaseone stuff. Yeah, like it's so awesome to see the process behind everything, because obviously like we don't get to always see what happens afterwards or what happens like behind the scenes. I said it from the start that like we knew this, like when we first watched the Zerobaseone video. And I think it was like Kill the Romeo was when I really was like yeah, like you don't, like people don't understand, and I didn't even understand like fully. Like they make this look easy. This isn't easy. It's not easy. Dance is hard. It's difficult. It's painful. You have to work hard to get it right, to have the timing, to have the choreo down fully. And also in this sense, we saw as well with the dancer here, the dance teacher here, have the emotions in it. Get across those emotions. Because you can like do it. They were doing fine before she showed up. The dance that they were doing like when, like how to say, when before she showed him how to do it more cool. Like it was fine. You would have looked at it and you would have been like, that's amazing. That's an incredible dance. I would have too. But like the way she's able to like fine tune like the little details. Oh, look more cool, look more awesome here. This has to look a little more devilish. It has to look older. You're not supposed to be cute here. I think it's such a cool way of describing it. And seeing those little tiny intricate details is what makes this type of stuff so interesting to see. Makes me super happy that we get to see something like this, especially since Zerobaseone is probably like my favorite K-pop group, I would say, out of all the K-pop groups I know. Like, and probably the one I know the most, I'd say, at this stage. I love that you get to see the interactions between everybody. You get to see like how much, I guess, trust they have in each other, and like seeing each other, them like, you know, help each other with the moves, watch each other do the moves, do some cute stuff on the side as well. They really are just like a great group with a great dynamic, and this is the type of video that like you really want to see, you know, because it helps you understand the process a lot more. And I think if you watch these type of videos, you will appreciate K-pop a lot more, and you appreciate a band a lot more and a group a lot more. I always bring it back to that Biffy Clyro behind the scenes CD I had, the DVD I had. When I was watching that, like your feelings behind it, like, you know, because remember, like, I always wanted to record in the studio, and you see the work that they put into everything, because they're like, because the thing you always say is like, oh man, like, oh, like, I'd love to do that. I'd be in a studio all day. That'd be a great job. But it's like, this stuff is hard. And like for these guys, it's completely different from a rock band. You have to like get everything so precise and right. Yes, you'll make mistakes sometimes, which is fine. It makes you human. It happens. But they want to make those videos look really, really good. And so much goes into it. And you see it here. Thank you so much, Aka, for sending us in. This was awesome to see. Really, really cool. The next video is sent in by Felicious Felix, and it is the character trailer for Chasca, Feather-Fletched Piece. Chasca, my beloved. Let's check it out. I actually have to press the transition button, would you believe? I almost forgot. You guys wouldn't see nothing. Oh my god!
The peacemaker's job is to resolve conflicts.
Oh my god, look at the style! She's seriously so cool.
It can cost a little more. A little wine.
Oh my god.
Maybe a little dignity.
Look at this! Oh my gosh, no, she's the coolest. She is the coolest. Oh my god, the freaking different colors as well, with the pop-ins.
Right.
Jesus, if that's pointing at you, you're done.
Whatever's going on here, how about we talk it out?
You're not hurt, these old Saurians. Oh, the little babies.
It's an open and shut case. We know these Tepetlosaurs stole the gems.
Oh, come on.
Greedy little things, huh?
No! Shut your mouth.
Everyone's been turning on each other thanks to them.
Oh, really? Well, the stolen gems were transported with a spice shipment.
Chasca knows. Chasca knows.
I don't smell any spices here.
Okay, Chasca.
But you're
honestly, showing off, and you know what? Pretty incredible. Letter.
Now that I can smell a mile away.
This was a frame job. No, I'm sorry. She's so freaking sick. Look at this. The standoff. Holy hell. The Cuckosaurs. This music, the music is very sick. It's very cool. I can't. I just like, I adore her, but also like she is legitimately just so freaking cool at all times. Look at the way she kicks her leg up on this. Yeah, the music is pretty sick. Look at that. Look at her.
There's nowhere to hide.
It took me so long to get warmed up to the idea of this gun. And once I did, I'm like, no, this is sick. Like, look. Especially knowing that there's like a real world, like that was created by Shalonen. You know what I mean? Like, it's like there's a real world application to this. Like, it's created within this world. It's there. It's grounded. It's a part of this world. The music's like she's a freaking spy. Yeah, it's like James Bond, almost like a spy, international spy or something. So sick. Oh, through the smoke as well. What a shot. Okay, Chasca. I can't see many people beating her in a fight at this stage. You thought. Oh my god, the music! I'm blown away. I'm blown away. This is like the best character trailer we've seen so far. Did you see this? Or did you hear this and see this? Amazing. So freaking cool. Chasca, my beloved. And the Saurians are like, oh, that the lady who helped us?
Conflict resolved.
Nah, she could have her own TV show. Look at this shot as well. Are you kidding me?
Sometimes you gotta do things the old-fashioned way.
Right. Listen, the colors, incredible. The action in it, very like as you said, like spy movie like. Chasca always is really, really cool, but she looks so mega cool here as well. The music, the way it's synced up right at the last moment, it gave me chills. Gave me chills completely as I was watching this. Yeah, like the pop-ins were great, the color coding was great, the UI was fantastic. Chasca as a character just like fits in so well with this too. I love the idea that like, you know, she takes her job so seriously as a peacekeeper. It's like, I'm a peacekeeper, but that doesn't mean I'm just like gonna go and be like, hey guys, let's stop fighting. The conflict was resolved here through violence. And that's how it had to go after they framed these poor Saurians. Again, love the colors, love the animation, love the combat, the choreo. The gun has grown on me so much, especially knowing that Shallonen has had a hand in creating it. Amazing. Chills. Complete chills as I'm watching this. Thank you so much for sending this in, Felix. This is so freaking awesome. Chills. Absolute chills. The next video is sent in by... I always have to scroll down. I'm so professional. I say it every week. I'm so professional. The next video is sent in by Hypernova, and it is Sonic Boom Out of Context. Let's check it out.
Not another speeding ticket.
Okay, there's already a speeding ticket. Yeah, I know Sonic Boom just from, like, memes. That's it. That's all I know Sonic Boom from, really.
Court, but I don't think they're gonna accept gotta go fast as a medical condition.
Oh, God.
Meteors are shooting stars. We shouldn't be running. We should be making wishes. I wish for a pony.
And I wish you'd take cover.
Oh, saves Amy first. Canonically.
How come your wish came true?
That's actually a good gag. That's a good gag. Why is there so many tails? I mean, we're not complaining. Tails is amazing. What do you say? Sorry, I'm just so focused on so many tails.
How come your wish came true?
Hey, this wall tastes like dirt.
Okay.
The game that shattered gender archetypes by putting a little red bow on the pre-existing design.
Well, you know, I'm slammed this week. See, tomorrow, rummage through garbage. Wednesday, rummage through garbage. Thursday,
great voice.
tetanus shot. Friday, rummage through garbage. I'm booked solid.
Honestly, great schedule.
Is this a towel?
What am I supposed to cover with that? Are you making fun of me?
You wanted to put me in the beginner's...
Oh, that's one of the jokes that the parents are going to get as well.
Kids. I can't be swimming around with a bunch of 5-year-olds. They can be so cruel when they sense weakness.
That's why on the first day, you have to beat up the biggest one in the yard.
Knuckles, that's prison.
Only if you let it be.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
Tails has been hypnotized by man-eating tomato people?
Yeah, that. Or our pal Tails has a crush on that girl.
What? Who, Zoe? No, Styx was right.
Leave Tails alone.
Definitely the tomato thing.
Ooh, let me see. Oh, wait, I can't read.
Oh, Knuckles, no.
The cold is
You could have tried. We believe in you. Cool outfit.
Considered wearing pants. Desperate times indeed.
I love it is kind of like a joke on like how they're dressed, right? No clothes.
Side A should have one more L bracket. You mean T bracket, right?
Tails, so help me. If you've been confusing L brackets and T brackets this whole time...
Tails wouldn't do that. That's a bit out of character, isn't it?
Did you try switching it to reverse?
Hey, you're the tech whiz, not us.
He whacked me with a pillow. Hard! I'm dizzy and I have serious short-term memory loss.
Oh, great. Good gag. Good gag.
Not this train wreck again.
Capable is my middle name.
I thought your middle name was The.
A proper lady requires
Okay, Knuckles.
an escort
Okay.
for the gala.
No.
Please, I don't want to embarrass myself in front of fancy folk.
Fine. But I'm not wearing pants.
Let's act out
The obsession with not wanting to wear pants in this show.
fan fiction. I'll pick something family-friendly. No, not that one. Oh, definitely not that one. Not that one. Oh, here we go.
How to say this delicately? You're a horrible roommate and nobody in this house likes you.
Let's frame our statements with, when you do this, it makes me feel this.
Fine, okay, let's see. When you live here, it makes me feel angry. Because you're a horrible roommate and nobody in this house likes you.
My breakfast.
Honestly, good qualifier. Wait, was Eggman his roommate? That actually sounds like a great episode.
When what I really needed was my friends.
Actually, you needed me. Your friends just made things worse.
You're free now. Free to express yourself.
Oh no. The last thing we want is Amy expressing herself. We gotta do something!
No, that's how I know Sonic. He would support her. That's why I know. Like, I think Sonic Boom is like obviously like, you know, it's a whole different like canon. Even I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, but like I know Sonic would want Amy to express herself.
This is my male consort.
We worked all day on that!
Your shoddy craftsmanship
Shadow.
brings shame on all hedgehog kind, and for that you shall perish.
I can't watch this anymore. You got no game, kid. Let me help you.
But you're our sworn enemy.
Nonetheless, in situations this dire, the bro code trumps the enemy thing.
The bro Eggman applying himself to the bro code with Tails. Honestly, I don't know how I would feel about him helping out Tails though.
Three-dimensional manifestations of characters from video games.
There is a certain princess in a castle I'd like to meet.
I'm off to collect gum tree berries for my holiday wreaths.
Was that Amy getting angry at a Zelda reference? Of him saying he wants to see Zelda?
From video games.
There is a certain princess.
Oh no,
in a
Princess Peach.
castle I'd like
Jesus
to meet.
Christ. I've been playing Zelda and Mario for like 7 years now. Maybe 8 years. Maybe 9 years. 8 years, I'd say. And the fact that I like got that reference wrong, I probably should get my Let's Play channel revoked.
For my holiday wreaths.
Exploding berries? Little grenades for when the holidays get out of hand?
No, they just look nice on your door.
But pretty things attract government agents and possums. And you know how horrible they smell. The possums, too.
Coming in for a hard landing, Tails.
Great
You
shot
got me
here.
covered?
Roger.
Who's Roger? He's talking to me. Thanks, buddy.
Honestly, like, can I just say these are the gags that like I would say to my friends like years later. Like I still say the Power Rangers gag, you know, when Ivan Ooze, when the Tengu Warriors come back to him and like they're all like birds. And he's like, come on, boss, let me take another whack at it. And he blows them up and says, how about taking another quack at it? And like that is still to this day. And I know like it's so bad. Like, you know, I'm like an adult and I still will be like, hey, like, do you remember this joke? And then they're like, oh, yeah, that's funny. And I'm like, yeah, but to me, it's hilarious. So like the joke of like, who's Roger? Like that's the jokes would have gotten me as well. That I remember forever.
Can the young woman break the glass ceiling and prove once
Yes.
and for all that a female can be just as good an athlete as a male?
You know, Amy, anytime someone calls attention to the breaking of gender rules, it ultimately undermines the concept of gender equality by implying that this is an exception and not the status quo. What? Just because I'm a meathead doesn't mean I'm not a feminist.
Oh, was the next video? I think it like we're not gonna comment on too much on what I said in the end. I think like it's like 100% okay for obviously a woman to be like, hey, like yeah, I'm doing this right now, you know. But yeah, like I guess the joke was that like all of a sudden he was very eloquent in something that he said. Yeah, like I only heard about Sonic Boom when the game came out first, and I remember legitimately like there was people who like the people I watched at the time were saying the game was bad, and everyone online was saying the game was really bad. And the show itself, I don't think is bad at all. I think the show itself was actually like something that people fondly remember because the memes are like shared about it. Like that prison joke, like that was said there. I'm pretty sure now that like I'm thinking about it, I think I've heard like something along those lines. I didn't know the actual full joke, or remember the full joke, but I remember something about like all them being at a table and it was shared like so many times. They do like it's a very shareable show with like lots of like very like quick, like very lighthearted gags that like anyone can share as well, which is really nice too. But I don't know how everyone feels about Sonic Boom, really. I know like it's not, I don't know if someone said it wasn't canon or if I'm just misremembering that, but I know that it's like I guess different from the other Sonic series altogether. Like everyone's living together and everyone's like a friend and everyone's like this, and they still have to stop Eggman. Like I just know stuff about like the memes and the games. Just from like the reviews of the games at the time, which is so long ago at this stage, like so long ago. But what I like about that though is that there are gags, like as I said, the gags are like, oh, that's really funny, that you can share with someone and be like, or like share as a meme, share as something really short. Out of context is still funny, and that's what out of context videos should be, really. But I can't really say anything other than that because I have no idea really much more about like what else goes on in this, other than I think that the if you're doing I feel like if you're doing out of context videos, they don't always have to be like funny, but I feel like if someone who's watching the show, watching them, that doesn't know anything about it is laughing, then you did a good thing with an out of context video. And to me, that's a good thing. I was laughing. I was chuckling. It was cool. Thank you so much, Hypernova, for sending it in. I wasn't expecting a Sonic Boom video, to be honest, at all. The next video is sent in by Cat Sith. This is an English fan cover of the opening song of the Chinese animated show Wang Shengzhe, All Saints Street. All Saints Street is a sister series to Fen Renjai, where Fen Renjai is about creatures of Chinese mythology and folklore living in working modern China. Yep. All Saints Street is about creatures from non-Chinese mythology and folklore living in working in modern China. So for the main cast, we have our main character, Neil, a young demon from Australia, whose roommate's a vampire from England. Interesting. Werewolf from Russia, a mummy from Egypt, and his landlord, an angel from Canada. Together they live in an apartment on All Saints Street, unit number 1031. Even tell me that don't be doxing him. Later additions to the main cast include the landlord's younger sister and Neil's love interest. The battle angel Lily and Neil's older brother for the demon salesman Nick. The supporting cast include a zombie from the USA, a unicorn from Sweden, and Nekomata from Japan. So that's like a cat, right? A cat spirit? Let's check it out. By Soup Juice, All Saints Street's theme song cover. Let's go. We have good colors so far on the backdrop here, which is a good thing.
Dawn comes in All Saints Street. Each day a new round of trick or
Really nice, like upbeat tune going on here. I love the style so much. Such a good style. That's a good vampire. No, I think it's great. This looks so sweet. So that's the vampire. Oh, everyone like appeared in the doodles as well. I love when they do like the different stylistic things with transitions in openings like this as well. Look how adorable they look. This looks so adorable and sweet and fun. The art is amazing. Super sweet, isn't it? Oh, whoa.
These photos filled with precious memories, saved on my cell phone. They're bittersweet. Everyone, 1301.
The person who covered this, by the way, great voice, and really passionate as well, for sure. Things get. Oh, I thought it was gonna get a little bit darker there, but it's actually very comedic still. What's that? It's like the wolves teaching him the English, or the language, I should say. Oh no! Oh no! It's just like, oh my god, look at this even, like, it's just like a burst of like the artwork, the freaking, like the feelings that come along with it, just watching them all at the table here, but just seeing every piece of the artwork here is absolutely gorgeous. It makes me super, super happy. Like, this is an S-tier design. S-tier design. This design here. Wait, is this the vampire like changed? Oh, with the vampire and the werewolf squaring off. Now, like, I can't tell, like some of this has to like get very serious, right? But it's just all very comedic right now. Nah, I like her voice as well. It's so nice. This is a great design too. They have some really fantastic designs in this. Oh, the blush. Oh my god, that's so sweet. S-tier motion. Anyone dragging someone through the street, like to see something, you know? It's always romantic when someone's holding someone else's hand as they run and look behind them and the other person's smiling. That doesn't always, it can be between friends as well. But to me, it's like a very romantic scene usually. Oh, we're still getting some artwork here as well. Oh, the Halloween. Oh my god. Enamored with the art style fully. Kylie Brielle. This is gorgeous. Well, the way they done the backdrop design here is gorgeous. Yeah, like that's I think you know how I feel about the art style of this. It's like a really pretty art style with so much personality. The color pops so much. It really is just like a really sweet thing to look at. Everything is so appealing and the character designs look so nice and cute. I'm not saying that in a way to like downplay like how good it looks, because I still think it's like artistically so gorgeous. It really is. But what you get from this is like a kind of like a little bit of like a taste of like the antics they might get up to, but also like I guess just like the fun that comes along with the story, all the interesting characters, how they interact with the world. You saw the werewolf getting arrested, or like the vampire and the werewolf fighting each other, them getting food, them like seem to be going out like some sort of a night together where like she was dragging him through the street, which is such a sweet scene in general. But I love that like they take like this kind of slice of life kind of like style and turn it into like something very mythical. Like it's mythical in a kind of a life a slice of life kind of style as well, which I really, really enjoy. The colors are amazing, as you said. The art style is absolutely incredible. The song itself, like I think they're actually a very good singer, and I love the way it sounds like it's a sitcom. It sounds like it's a classic slick sitcom, but like in animation form. It's almost like you could hear them saying like come down to Saint Street, at 5 p.m. at this time. It sounds so freaking cool. But yeah, the voice had really a lot of passion. It sounded like it was from a different era in some ways, how good it was. Not that this era isn't good, but you know what I mean? Like, it sounds so good. I'm trying to say it in a way that, like, I'm not... It sounds like it's from an era so good. That doesn't even sound right. What I'm trying to say is that they did a good job of making it sound like it was from, like, a different era. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, there we go. We're all over the place today. But I found this really, really cool to look at. And I really liked it. Thank you so much, Katsit, for sending us in. The next video sent in by Christian. Here's a song from ampersand team. Honestly don't know much about them except for that their group's concept is werewolves. And their ongoing storyline in a specific music video, the girl wants a close friend, betrays them. I love the cinematography. Hope you enjoy. I've never heard of Team, but let's check it out. Is this a dorm? Your precious night. No idea what to expect from this then as well. Oh, it really... When you said oh my god, when you said cinematography, like I wasn't like ready. I was like, it's probably like looks really good, like, that's what I was expecting, when people say that. But this is so well shot. And look at the cut-ins as well. It's really cool. Sick. Beautiful voice. Freckles. I'm gonna skip back to say it's not out of sync, by the way. What happened there was I saw Freckles and I love Freckles so much, and I was just like, and then I said Freckles like a little bit afterwards. Sorry guys. I think Freckles are adorable. This is so like the actual vocals are so soft. Whoa. Super oh, look at the comparison there. The field of flowers to like a dead field afterwards. Very interesting. Well, we get some choreo. And they're dancing with this girl in the vicinity as well. How would you describe that, like what they're doing there as well? By the way, the going into the chorus is really, really nice as well, I should say. But like the choreo, just like, I love seeing good choreo. Like it's almost like they're like throwing their bodies in a very like controlled, flailed manner in a way. Like you can see how controlled it is. It's a great transition to the chorus though. And all these cut-ins as well. scenes. Big expectations. It's funny because even I love that in any group, like when you hear the differences in voices, but how they complement each other in a lot of ways too. Like there's a very almost pop punk style vocal into a very kind of raspy softer tone in a way. Here, it's good. It's really good. Watching videos of their time together. The magic the Summer Nights cast on me. The wet views. You're right, this is so pretty. I have chills. I have chills. And they're all fighting over this ball as well. I need to go back to the start of this chorus as well. It's not only just the music, because the chorus is great. The chorus is fantastic. It's a chorus that I would adore in any song. But it's also the before we go into chorus, I should say the wet fuse, the reason why that stopped me as well is because the wet fuse is an idea like that. It's really hard to get a wet fuse lighting again. It's so hard. And it takes it would take so much work of drying and all this stuff. But in most cases people just give up on a wet fuse, right? But in this case we're seeing the wet fuse here is kind of hey, I'm going to work at it. I'm going to work at it so much. I am going to relight this. I'm going to relight this wet fuse. And it's going to take some time, but I'll do it. Voices overlapping. This is great. This is really great. So sick. Oh my god, it just gives me chills. I'm sorry. Such a great transition into a chorus. Pretty well dressed, everybody as well. Well done. Interesting. I don't want any regrets. Nice. The vocals, by the way. Whoa. This is so sick. Oh my god, man. That is an S tier freaking chorus. So, yeah, well shot, but the chorus is incredible. So impactful. Hits you in the heart almost instantly, give me chills. The vocals are incredible. First howling. Whoa, oh, she's gone. And she held the gun up there as well. Again, this looks great. Looks really good. So they are doing full-on werewolves. Honestly, can I say... This is a great shot, by the way, with the moon in the background. This whole thing looks great. Can I say that, here's what I think about concepts for albums. Oh, is it and Team, by the way. Is Ishi and Team is the name of their group? I'm gonna go back to the... Oh, wait. I don't want to go too far here. Dark Moon. Okay, I want to go back to the chorus for a second just because it's a great chorus, then we'll talk about what I think about concepts and all this stuff as well. We might have gone... Yeah, here it is. It's a great chorus. It sounds awesome. It's a great chorus. It's really good. I loved, and it says dance moves. It's almost like controlled, like chaos in a way, like because it's very choreographed, but it feels like it's very like, you know, chaotic, right? I love this werewolf pelt on the head as well. So the vague expectations when it became certain when I met you, and you talked to me I'm not alone. I wonder is that like a thing where it's like I'm like, how do I say it? Like I had these lofty like expectations of what like, you know, meeting someone like you could be, but when I did meet you, it's like, oh, okay, like this is what it is. Now I know I'm not alone. Yeah, okay. It's super, super interesting as well. I actually like really, really love the way this shot as well. The reasons for a buzzing chest. That's such a great line as well. I love that line, the wet fuse, because it just sounds like it's not lighting up again. Yeah, really great, cool song. What I get from the lyrics is that like it is like there's also like the idea of like the expectations, the idea of meeting someone, the idea of like going towards the same goal or whatever as well. Like, oh, we both see those fireworks. Let's move towards. There's no going back. But I wonder if it's also a case of like trying to describe that feeling you get when like you do lock eyes with someone, when you do meet someone. This idea of like how it can definitely like affect you. And the idea of the lack of regrets as well. In terms of concepts for songs and albums, I love a good concept. I'm a big fan of Coheed and Cambria, who now are on their, doing a series of albums that are all based on, like, they're all based on, how do I say it? They're all based on like one story. And I think that's honestly really cool. I think it's really cool. And I think like a lot of people love that idea as well. But the only way it works is if you fully go into it. If you fully lean into the idea of a concept, it works. And I don't mean like they have to come out like all the time dressed as werewolves. I mean like just like don't be embarrassed. Don't turn away. The thing at the end there, that's perfect, right? You have this really cool song throughout the whole the whole song is awesome. But like, yeah, do it. Like that's awesome. Live to your concept. And that's what they're doing. And I can totally like appreciate that, especially with the eyes glowing at the end. I thought that was a really, really cool idea. I really do. And like, I obviously I don't understand, I guess, like the full idea of the song, but I guess what you said is that there's someone who was in their life that left them at one point that was a big part of their lives and then betrayed them. So I can only imagine those feelings of like, as we said, you know, those feelings of like, I'll light that fuse again. I wonder if that's referring to that idea like, hey, look, I know things are broken now, but maybe I could light that fuse again. Or the idea of like, you know, when I met you, this is how I feel. This heart, you make my heart buzz. So it's probably trying to describe as well how you would, like how they did make them feel before all this horrible stuff happened. You saw even like if the concept is werewolf in this as well, you saw them all running down the street together as well with her like on a bike as well. But you also saw her hold up a gun as well, which, you know, silver bullet is another way of looking at this. Maybe I'm leaning too much into the idea of the concept. I will say this: the outfits are great. The lighting was so appropriate, looked so good, and when it needed to, it was bright when it needed to be, it was dark when it needed to be. Looked great. So like I can't really like, you know, praise this enough. I thought it was great. The chorus again, I'll probably listen to that again later on for sure. Thank you so much, Koshin, for sending us in. Really cool. Another new K-pop group that I never heard of. Thank you. The next video is sent in by Victoria, and it is a trailer for a new horror co-op game I've been playing all week, and it's hysterical. It's called REPO or REPO. Let's check it out.
Okay, guys.
Interesting style. I wonder what the concept is. Oh.
I have a plan.
You can do friendly fire. Oh my god, this looks like you would have like so. Wait, there's money involved?
No. Okay, let's buy some items.
I get you up here for survival. Yeah.
The style is. Oh, okay. This looks super fun. Like it looks like you're gonna be constantly laughing with your friends, right? That's what it looks like. But the style is super like like it almost feels like it's and I mean this as a compliment. It almost feels like it's a PS1 game in modern times. And by the way, PS1 games look gorgeous. I want to say that right now. Like the styling of it, the grittiness of it, the kind of pixelation aspects of it. That's a cool design of the frog as well. Yeah. I don't know exactly what the concept is completely. But what I will say is that it looks like it is something. It looks like, first of all, it's a multiplayer game that everyone can like really that plays together. But looks like you're going through something like incredibly fun here. And I think as well, like when it comes to like these multiplayer games, there's so many of them out there that like I lose track of them a lot of times. But I have seen that a lot of people have been playing this already. I keep getting recommended like a lot of Let's Players that I watch. And even Let's Players I don't watch, because I get recommended Let's Plays all the time because I still watch like old Markiplier videos, and I still watch John Wolf every once in a while as well. So like what we're getting here like is a multiplayer horror game. It looks like you can buy items. It looks like you have to defeat enemies together. But I think the main focus of this looks like just to F around and have a lot of fun. It seems like it's doing well. It seems like it's going to do well. It's going to do even better, especially with all those YouTubers playing it too. And Victoria, please tell me more about this. Repo. I wonder what it's... Can I check the description, actually? The face is really creepy. It's a co-op comedic horror game developed by Semi-Work. Players must do the bidding of their creators' demands by collecting valuable items and extracting them. The almost care is necessary as these objects are fully physics-based, making acts... So if you actually literally have to be repo men. You're repossessing items? That is so fun. That's such a fun idea. You're literally repossessing items. No, that's a seriously fun idea. That is. Thanks, Victoria, for sending us in. That is so cool. Man, that sounds so cool. Maybe we could get like some patrons and we play together. It'd be really fun. Yeah. Thank you, Victoria, for sending it in. Really cool. The next video sent in by Solvix. And this follows from last week. Wanted to share start and finish since they go together in such a great ending. So the end to Girls Ass Tour. Perfect. Let's check it out. So the opening was really good, and now it's like in a kind of like a sketchbook style. A very fun mix in the background as well. Great style, isn't it? It's a really great style. Look at that! It's almost like it is like kind of a charcoal design as well, right? But to me, like it seems like a sketchbook, like an animated sketchbook almost. Oh, great! We have a dance break here. Oh, I guess it wasn't a dance break. This is really fun. And the song is adorable. It's very sweet. I want to like see the story of these two characters, right? Like already you want to follow them just from the opening and the ending we've seen. Adorable. Adorable. And it's funny because the style as well is something that like I would watch a full show about, right? Really cool. I know they're sleeping in the back of this thing again. It seems, yeah, I was talking to Solvix about this, and it seems that this could get very dark at times as well. Which, like, you know, we're kind of prepared when it comes to, like, a lot of anime for stuff to get dark at times, too. And in this case, it does seem like it's something that could at some time take a turn for being dark at times. I love the style. The music in the background is really, like, adorable and kind of matches the vibe of these two gals here in the moment dancing. But there's also like last week, there's touches of like very serious things, like them sleeping in the back of like their truck or whatever, or their tank or whatever. You know, there's like the dance breaks are really fun as well. But then like it's banging on the top of a helmet. Like this little girl is wearing a helmet. You know, this girl, maybe not a little girl. You know, I'm only looking from the interpretation of this. This girl is wearing a helmet. But yeah, I thought it was like the style is really good. It makes you want to like learn more about these characters. And at least like in some capacity, like I definitely will be eventually like taking a look at this so we can learn more about these characters. But for my money, like I really think it's a really, really well done ending. Probably took a while, or maybe like it's just like I think it takes a while. But it just has a really fantastic style nonetheless. Yeah. Super cool, Solvix. Thank you so much. The next video is sent in by Hiyori. And they say, oh, and there's nothing to say. Is when you try to compare the size of Nahida's burst size to other... Oh, this is such a cool concept to other Archons. That's such a cool concept. Let's check it out. Love that concept. So that's the size of their burst. Man, Venti. I love Venti so much. Man, this music as well. So sick. What a place to choose to put it here as well. Very good idea to put it here. And there's Zhongli. Man, look at that. From this perspective, it's so weird. Nahida is the head, the overhead, right? With the like the encasing. Share the knowledge, right? Whoa. Yeah, it's massive, isn't it? You actually get like a lot of space. It's a very like good move. Like, I imagine it's very rare to not catch an enemy in this thing, right? I love her looking down in disbelief. Love that. Love that idea. Love the idea of like doing behind the scenes work, like connecting everything together like that. Like, it really does, like, it's always like a really cool thing. It's always a really cool thing. And in this case, like, I didn't realize how big Nahida's burst was. It's gigantic. And like, I'd be hard pressed to see any creature get out of that range. Like, you know what I mean? And I think that's what it's made for. It's OP. Like, Nahida is an OP character, which I want to use Nahida more. I have her in like one team, but I feel like I should definitely use her more. Zhongli there was doing his really cool burst as well. Venti has a really great burst too. I think Ai's burst, like, it looks really good up close, but from a distance, it probably doesn't look as good, just probably because it's supposed to be viewed up close. But all the bursts, like, are really, really cool. I did not expect Nahida's burst to be that big, though. It was mahusive. It's a mahusive one. Yeah, I love ideas like this. I love that someone even came up with an idea like this. Like, to me, that's like shows the creativity once again in the Genshin community to be like, oh, I want to like do this. And I want to like see how this works. It's kind of like the curiosity we had since we were kids as video game fans, right? What if I like do this at this moment? Will I get to see this? If I zoom in on this part here, will I be able to like glitch this out and find out what happens here, you know? Always very like creative that we've kept with us since we were kids, but I think I lost it. Maybe I don't do it as much in games. So it's cool that other people still do it so I can see it in Robo Reacts. Thank you so much, Yori, for sending us in. The next video is sent in by Minu. The next two of the 6 main characters, Natsuki is the girl and Yu is the boy. They're childhood friends and both have younger siblings who will be in the series too. Fantastic. It's more Honeyworks, guys, and this one's Sana, Byomei, Koi Wazarai. Let's check it out. They always have such great style, don't they? Like, it's a given at this point. The most shocking moment would be when a Honeyworks video doesn't have a fantastic style. That would be the shocking moment. Adorable. The blue is whoever chose the blue for the blazers pops every one of like the 3 girls' eyes first of all, but like makes all their like hair stand out as well. Do I have to put some? Oh no, it's up there in the corner. Sorry. Okay. Sky, the rife with the scent of winter. Oh my god, look at that big scarf. That's such a great design on this, because that's you. I'm one of the fault of the season. Oh, she's trying a different clothes. So is she like, she likes this boy, I'm guessing, but like one of the interesting things is that like, there's a question there that's asked, which is like, it's so unfair I didn't even ask for this. And I wonder if we do feel that way sometimes when we have like a longing for something, right? Where it's like, this isn't, I never asked to feel this way, you know? For sure. Great designs. Oh my god, with the injection. Really pretty voice. Really pretty voice. So is this you here? the answer should be easy, right? So it's like, hey, like, it should be just a yes or no, right? Love his sickness. Interesting. I love the like the little card inserts here as well. Is that? I wonder if this is like a yeah, it might be one of the characters you met before the other character, because here, his hair is a little more fair. I don't know if that's just the styling of it. So maybe it's a different character. Maybe that's you, or maybe not. She's making all these efforts, right? Which, like, again, it's like she's trying to, like, you know, let him notice. Such a pretty style. Such a pretty style. If I don't look back over my shoulder, I'll end up regretting things. But oh my god, it's such a simple line. Oh, look at this. Like the thumbnail. Such a simple line, but it makes perfect sense, right? Like, hey, I'm so happy that people praise you because I like you so much. But if it's another girl, I'm feeling bad. You know what I mean? And you can sound like it's like controlling, but I don't think it is. I think sometimes people online will try to make it controlling. It's very sweet. It's a normal feeling to be jealous, right? It can, and especially when it's like you don't act on it in a very unhealthy way, right? So she's like a copier. I can't drink it down, right? Love is really sick. And she's one. Oh, oh my god, I'm so silly. I just realized she's chasing after him. She's trying to capture him and the hearts. Painful, full of tears. It is. Oh, that's such a pretty artwork as well. Oh my god, the drawings. What does she look like in this frame then? It was a great little interlude as well. Oh my god. So maybe their hair is darker. It's just it's fair in the yeah. That's so sweet. And the cop in the prison, and the husband running away from the altar. Love is really sickness. Oh my god, they're so sweet. This is super sweet. They look really good together. They do. You know what's let's see if there's any creds before we skip back to something. Yeah. So like this stuff here is so adorable to me. First of all, this is a pretty shot. When I realized this was love, I felt really happy. This here, I love this idea because what it says to me, right, is not that like he's running away from the altar. It seems like he's like taking her, he's like running away with his gloves. But like what I'm guessing that for her, what it felt like when she was trying to show him like, hey, I like you and do you like me? Please like me back. What it probably felt like to her was more of a case of like, please just look over here. And it feels like he's constantly on her way, and she feels like she's trying to catch him, or she feels like she's trying to give him like to cure him. You know, it does feel like she's constantly on the offensive with that stuff. At least that's what I get from this anyway. It's honestly like really cute, really adorable. Like it's not like her like saying like I have to capture him, I have to like obtain him, I have to grab him, whatever. Like, you know, and it's figurative, right? It's the idea of like if I have to like, you know, show my admiration for him, or I want him to have admiration for me, right? And I want him to feel this way about me, and it's clear that he probably does. I wonder if he's just really terrible at showing his feelings in a lot of ways too. Because there's really some great lines there. The idea of like love is a sickness. Yeah, it feels bad sometimes. It feels terrible. It can feel horrible. And in some ways it can feel amazing, right? In some ways, like in this case, even in the song, like it felt amazing for her. But in some cases, it can also just be something that's like a real bit of a pain, especially when you're trying to get someone's attention. In a lot of ways, when you want them to look at you, you want them to like be for you to be the one that they look at as well. I love the parallels between like the police and the prisoner, and I love the parallels between the idea of the like the doctor with the sickness, a doctor with the cure, and also the parallels with the the cop with the prisoner, and then also then the she's ready to she's ready to be there, she's ready for love, and he still like feels like he's running away in a way. But like I'm guessing that he probably like most boys in the Honeyworks series, not very good at showing their feelings. Like most boys, sometimes very bad at showing their feelings in a lot of ways too. But this is super sweet. The artwork was great, the music was really, really fun too, and the lyrics are always very relatable. So thank you, Miyeon, for sending us in. I thought this was really, really sweet. The next song is sent in by Alligator, and it is One Pact Rush Into You. I'm getting that right? Yes. One cool thing One Pact does each album, Jongwoo directs a self-made MV for the B-sides. This one, the first ones they made, was released before Must Be Nice. We know he also directed a video in Boys Planet. Let's check it out. We like One Pact so far, don't we? We definitely do. Subtitles are on. It's nice to show your creative side as well, right? Whether it be producing or writing. I think it's a good idea, especially in any industry, to kind of show off what you can do. Jay looking all cool here. True. This is really cool. Oh, the changing colors as well throughout as well is very interesting to me as well. Great harmonizing between singers here. I like it's such a stark difference when you see the difference in black and white. That's Yidam? Jongwoo in that deep voice. Interesting, like, backing for the chorus, right? With the music? So yeah, sorry, I was just like listening to like the backing track there, which is actually like really interesting to me as well. It was unexpected is what I would say. Soaked in your love, this beautiful moment. But you hear it, it's like a real, like, it's almost like almost like a droning sound, but mixed with like a really cool beat as well. Like the shots are really cool, aren't they? Especially for like a self-made project as well. Nice shot. Such a good line. Like the idea of just like, it's so simple. I love a simple line that like that means so much. Stay there, I'll fill the empty space next to you, right? Because like, you know, in a figurative, like in a literal way, it's like I can literally sit beside you and that space will be filled, right? But like literally, like figuratively, it's like I can like literally like fill all those spaces that are like in between, right? That's so okay. No, okay, maybe it's because like it's the freaking like I don't know, the depressed side lover in me. But this idea of like I can die anytime now because I have you, I can do it. Like it's beautiful to me. I don't care if it's like morbid. It's beautiful to me. I don't care. Yeah, it looks great. It looks really great. So it's like, I think it's like rushing to you anywhere is like literally just like, I will, like, no matter where you are, I will go to you, right? Nice transition as well. The way that some of this is shot is literally like, it feels like a, like an amateur movie in a way. Like, you know, even with like the grainy shots as well. Like, it's like that shot there. Great vocals as well, right? Great vocals. It's like, I'll just stay with you, man. I'll stay with you for as long as you want, as long as I need to. And this is them rushing as well. Oh my god, they all come together at the end. Of course, this is like, how could you not hug Jay? How could you not? Oh my god. Wait, is that the youngest or was that just the smallest? Let me see here for a second. I didn't get a good look at it. Let's see who they have carried here. Who do they have carried there? I can't get a good view because it's in the dark, but who do they have carried here? There's someone carried. I'm going to pause at the exact right time. Wait. Who is... I can't get a good view who that is. I think it is their youngest. I think it is. The uncontrollable need to pick up the youngest member of a K-pop group, right? I could be wrong, though. Sweet ending as well. In terms of the final shots. All of them coming together. Oh, the look back as well. What's that on the floor, though? What's on the ground? It's the letter. Or the envelope. Oh, but they're gone. Super interesting shot, right? Directed by Jongwoo. Produced by Tag. And Tag, I believe, is the one I said was the best actor in the group. And that's not, by the way, not an insult to anyone else in the group. I just even think that like, if we can find like one of the shots I'm talking like here, like you can see the emotion in his eyes like right away. Really good at this stuff. Like really good at setting the tone for whatever scene he's filming, I suppose. Like even here, like, you know, even, like without even seeing his eyes, you can feel something off it, you know? He's really good at that stuff. Because acting, I've learned, is a big part of like being in a K-pop group. But it's like really interesting to me as well that like, you know, it's like not everyone's going to be like a freaking really like an incredible actor, right? It's just about getting the emotion across. But I really feel like, you know, Tag could be like a... Let's see if there's any other credits, by the way, but I do think this scene is amazing too. I do think Tag could be in a movie if you wanted to. So there's only one member I don't know the name of now. This is sweet, like, Jay is sweet. And I always love Jay from the start. It's so sweet. It's such a sweet shot. And this is such an interesting shot to me as well. Very cool. So it says directed by Jongwoo. He also directed the thing in Boys Planet and produced by Tag. One Pact. Yeah, really, really cool stuff. I think that like we always like, you know, talk about like how well these videos can look in this case as well. In this case, like it was like, you know, in almost intentionally like an amateur film, right? It felt like an amateur movie in the best way possible. I thought they did a really good job, or thought Jongwoo did a really good job shooting as well. And of course, Tag was directing it too, and he did a good job at it as well. And everyone showed their emotions really well. Everyone like was like really like well framed for the shots as well. And I know I'm praising stuff that like, you know, is a given in other K-pop videos, but I think if it's like a self-made video, it deserves the praise in those senses as well. Vocals are great. They're great at harmonizing as well. It seemed like the lyrics to me, like, you know, were very morbid and dark at times, but I kind of loved that in a love song. You know, the idea of like, hey, like, that's not even that dark. It's just like, hey, I would be happy if I died right now, you know? System of a Down, Lonely Day, the lyric in the song is, if I die, and if you die, I want to die with you, you know? Which I think is like such a beautiful sentiment, even though like when you think about it, it is kind of dark, but it's like, it's from the, I think Romeo and Juliet set that off, right? The idea of like, hey, like if I die right now, I'm going to be happy because at least I die next to you, you know? even though it is kind of a tragic idea as well. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed the video itself. The concept of the song was really cool as well. And I like the idea of like a darker kind of like take on like a romance. The idea of like, you know, but it wasn't all dark. It was also like, hey, let's celebrate how in love we are. Let's be happy about how in love we are, which is also a really cool aspect too. It's not just about like, hey, like I'm feeling like this is a dark time or anything like that. It's like literally this is like a good feeling as well. It's an amazing feeling. It's such an amazing feeling that I would want to, you know, die. If I die, not want to, if I die right now, it'd feel really good. And also the idea of let me fill that space beside you really feels like it's this idea of like I want to be able to like that empty feeling you feel, or the empty side or the empty space that you have with you as well. Or in me also, we can like fill that up together as well. Which is like a completion, like a relationship, right? Very interesting concept. And with the envelope and like the shots of them coming together at the end was very sweet as well. Jay looked fantastic. The joke is that like at the start of Boys Planet, I was always memeing that I didn't like Jay because like he was like unbelievably like American. So I joked that he was like doing like he was like, hey, yeehaw, burgers, you know. But like, you know, it was hard to deny his talent even when I was memeing, you know. And he's now my bias, I say, in one pack. So we know Yadam, Tag, Jongwoo, and you know what's so bad? It's Jongwoo. So it's Tag, Jay, Jongwoo, Yadam, and the other guy is the guy who was sleeping in last week's video, and I forgot how to pronounce his name, but I know it starts with an S. Song, I won't be able to pronounce it, but I think I know the names. I think I know the names now. Thank you so much, Alligator, for sending us in. This is a really, really pretty song. The next video is sent in by Emerald. Mavuika teaser. Let's hope Act 5 doesn't break you too hard. It's probably going to kill me. For sure. Let's go.
Hine's the only one who doesn't know. You should tell her yourself.
Is this about her
a house needs a sturdy foundation
going 500 years in the future?
The elements.
Or containing herself in the fire, I should say. This is beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Made your favorite stew for dinner.
Yay!
Oh, sweetheart. Look at Mavuika, by the way.
It's almost dinner time. Let's call it a day.
Look, Mavuika.
Her hair is so pretty, Mavuika's.
To me.
Oh my god, that's such a sisterly thing to do. The forceful poke.
Don't be mad, sis. It's a bookmark.
Oh.
To save our place. Till next time. Huh?
Come on, let's go eat. I have something
Oh,
to
and she
tell
said
you.
till next time as well.
You're gonna head 500 years in the future.
Yeah, that's what she wanted to tell her.
You're just gonna die.
And they showed the degradation of everything around her as well.
I'll come find you one day.
Oh,
I know
no.
I can't live that long. But I'll think of something a way for us to meet again one day.
Yeah, we know that she wanted to meet her again.
I couldn't find
See
anything
Lolly?
about Hine.
She was trying to look for her.
I'm sorry. I'm sure she lived a happy life.
Oh my god, of course she's thinking about her. Of course she is. So pretty. Oh my god, that's painful. That is so painful.
This book belonged to someone who helped my family
Oh my
a
god.
super long time ago. We kept it safe for you.
Kept it safe for you? Oh, she's adorable. She's adorable. This music is gorgeous as well.
There's a bunch of old designs inside. Don't know what they're for.
What the fuck? I've instantly burst into tears here. I am so done. Stop. Stop.
Thank you.
I'm not
This
ready.
means a
I think
lot
I'm
to
not ready
me.
for Act 5 at all.
Why don't I walk you home?
Oh,
I'd like to
Mavuika.
thank your family too. By the way, do you like stew?
So sweet. Cause like the thing is like I think sometimes it's like, you know, we don't think about like the like what happens after the action, like what do we do to like get to this point sometimes, right? And in this case, what happened was Mavuika went 500 years in the future, and I'm still thinking about that frog. I'm choking up. I have a frog in my throat now. Mavuika is still going so long into the future, and we know she left behind so many people. And I think about the idea of like if anyone in my family told me they were leaving us, and it would hurt on both sides, right? Because like as soon as you get to the future, you'd be thinking like I want to look up this person, I want to find this person, or at least like, and she's trying to find history on her sister as well, which is very, very, very emotional. Because I think sometimes when we're playing Genshin, it's very easy to not think about the entire history of everything that's happened in someone's life, right? Because so much happens in Genshin, there's so much history and so much story and so much lore that why I'm not doing good. That like it can definitely. It'd be hard to stop and think and be like, what are the consequences of this decision? Right? And in Mavuika's position, from the start, she left behind a lot of people she loved to save Natlan. I'm not doing good. I'm not doing good at all. To save Natlan. And that included her sister. Now we look at this as like some, and as I said, it's gonna be hard to look at it that way in a lot of cases because Mavuika's so cool and she's so badass. But like, what a sacrifice that she made. I wouldn't be able to do it. Go 500 years in the future. If I had to, like, for my family, I would. But like, how could you? You know what I mean? How could you think it? Like, I'd have to move forward in the future and then have to like try to find any remnant of something about her sister. It's just incredible. And then thanking the girl in the end because, again, she realized, she's like, okay, I have this. Time to go on with my duty, which is something that I don't even like want for her to do. I don't want her to go on with her duty. As far as I'm concerned, she can do whatever she wants. Such a beautiful teaser. It really is. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't think I'm ready for anything to Mavuika in the next chapter. I really don't. Thank you so much, Emerald, for sending it in. The next video is sent in by Juliana. When Natlan was released, I took my first walk around the stadium. I talked to the NPC and he gave me this very dish, acarajé. In English, they name it fried shrimp bean balls. Oh, wow. It's a traditional dish in Brazil in the West. Now, West Africa, they call it acara over there. So here's someone making the dish. The only thing I'd point to, I'd point is our filling doesn't have capers, but a paste-made okra. But the fritters part is so done well. Are so well done. Let's check out this video. Black Eye Pea fritters. We love a cooking video, right?
Hey everyone, welcome to our third installment of Latin
You
Street
make me
Food.
feel comfortable
Today
already.
We're highlighting the country of Brazil with a dish that has West African roots. Come on, let's get started.
Great editing. Oh wow.
But if you cannot stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Full of flavor, flavorful, save your tools. Te vamos a enseñar una
Oh my god, I'm gonna love this, aren't I? I'm gonna love this.
Nice spice, hot or mild. We got it, you just name the style. One in a meal, culinary skills, prestigioso. Todo queda sabroso.
Today's recipe is inspired by the Netflix documentary Street Foods of Latin America.
Very cool.
Today we're making a Brazilian street food from the state of Bahia and more specifically the city of Salvador, where you can find these black-eyed pea fritters called acarajé. And this dish was brought over from West Africa, where some people actually call it the African falafel. Now there are two ways that you can go about making acarajé. The long version and then a short version. I tried to use canned black-eyed peas. The problem is that the beans in the can are already cooked. And so you don't get that same texture, the lightness, the airiness that is quintessential for acarajé. This video,
A lot of care put in this is already, right?
I wanted to do the original version.
For sure.
Let's get into it. So the main ingredient in acarajé is black-eyed peas. So we're going to take the black-eyed peas and we're going to pour it into this food processor. We're just going to break the black-eyed pea up. We don't want it to turn into a powder, but we just want to remove the skin.
Oh wow. So just like slight little bursts here as well, just to remove the skin.
And so now our black-eyed peas are broken up.
Okay. Okay, put them in cold water.
And we're going to rinse this. And then as I'm washing,
look at it.
The skin from the black eyed pea is coming up. So the water is much more clearer. Most of the skins have been removed.
Okay.
I'm just going
really
to
cool way of
soak
doing it. I
this
didn't know you could even do
overnight,
that.
And
I never even have seen a black eyed pea in person.
the rest of that skin is going to rise to the surface. So the black-eyed peas have soaked overnight, and I removed the remainder of the skins, so only the pea remains.
They look
Pour
good.
the peas into a food processor or blender, then pulse until coarse. Then process until smooth. Pour mixture into a bowl and mix to incorporate air, making the pea mixture light and fluffy. Add salt
It
to
looks
taste.
so. Even now, it looks good. Bit of salt. Yeah, I love it says pinch on the bowl. Very
Now
cool.
we're ready to fry the akaraje using a special ingredient. One of the signature items that makes this akaraje so unique is dende oil, or what they
Dende.
call palm oil. And this dende oil, or this palm oil, is what gives the akaraje.
Now, I've never seen palm oil in terms of in a bottle ever. Like I've never seen it ever. I don't think they even sell it here, if I'm being honest with you guys.
That golden, orangey, reddish exterior. And it has a flavor that is unique, unlike any other oil. Heat the dende oil to 320 or 325 degrees and drop spoonfuls of the pea mixture into the oil. As soon as you drop them, they begin to float because of the lightness of the batter.
It actually looks so good already. Look at that. Like even when they're soaked.
Flip them over and cook until golden and crispy.
No, that's amazing.
Now let's make a quick filling for the akaraje.
Onions and garlic already good. Already in my book, 10 out of 10. Onions and garlic. With chili powder. Salt. They look so good already. Look at them sauteing. Some shrimp, I didn't expect that. At least not on the onions, but some capers. As you were saying, we don't use capers. Some harissa paste. I do like harissa. This is crazy.
Now
That
let's
looks good.
Cut a horizontal slit in the middle of the akaraje.
Oh my god, it looks so good.
Then fill it with the shrimp.
No, stop. That looks so good. I've never even had shrimp in my life, and I'd bite into that right now.
Now taste for yourself why these black-eyed pea fritters are such a popular Brazilian street food.
That sounds amazing. Do you think I could do this? Wait, it's almost over?
Thanks for watching. If
It looks
you
so
really like
good.
this video, smash that like button and click to subscribe so you can stay up to date on all new content. And remember, food can look good, but if it doesn't taste good, then your cooking is in vain. So make it sabroso.
There we go. There we go. Actually, like a lot of top chefs say that as well, where they're like, hey, like, you know, you can do the presentation, everyone can do the presentation like really, really well. You have to like truly like, you know, make it taste good. The taste is what's going to be most important in the end. But like that looks so amazing. Like it makes me want to try and make it myself in some way. Like I love these type of cooking videos because what we get is like this really nice flavor for like a different food I've never seen before, like different, like, and obviously it's like similar techniques to stuff you would do it yourself, but like the way that they do it here, like even when it comes to like different oil or the way they skin the black-eyed peas, the way they fill, oh my God, it looks so freaking good. And like, I love seeing food from other people's cultures as well, because like for me, like Irish food culture is very vast as well, but it's very simple, right? It's very simple. But when you see other people's like cultural foods, it's like so bright and colorful and like imaginative in a lot of ways. And it's all about like packing a bunch of flavors into it. And in this case, it's exactly that. It feels like it's so much flavor packed into like this one bite. And that's what you want in like an amazing cooking thing like this. And I feel like we're really, we really got to see what that was like. And like, it looks so nice. And he, as a person, very gentle way of explaining things, but also like he was like talking to us, not like at us. It really felt like he was doing a good job with his cooking style video as well. Explained it like in a very short amount of time. He didn't like drag on too much, and he made you feel very cozy like from the first second you click on the video. Really, really good stuff. I thought he makes other videos apparently, does he? I'll check it out here for a second. Check out the channel. Sabroso. Yeah. Oh my god. This is like a subscribe for me. I'm going to subscribe on my other account, I think. Oh my god. Every thumbnail looks amazing. I'll show you guys. Wait. Look at this. Every thumbnail looks incredible. Holy hell. Thank you so much, Juliana, for sending us in. And thank you for sharing with me some food from Brazil. I wish I could eat it through the camera, if I'm being honest. Thank you. The next video is sent in by Tyree. The next member to be introduced was Julie, my bias. She's the main rapper leader and the oldest. Her and Natty trained together for several years and joined the company they're under right now together, so they're very close. Julie's Hawaiian. She's another member that didn't grow up in Korea. Her solo is called Kitty Cat. The line in Midas Touch that you liked was referencing this song and MV and the song are a bit more controversial, so I'm curious what you think. So it's controversial, okay. The idea of like Midas touch, right, is I believe everything you touch turns to gold, which, you know, it means you can't really like touch someone fully because it will, but like it sounds like something you do will be like amazing, I suppose, I guess. Anything you touch will be amazing. So Kiss of Life, Kitty Cat, Julie solo. Let's see why it is controversial.
Everybody say ooh.
Ooh.
Everybody say yeah.
Slick way of saying yeah.
Everybody say
very cool.
Ooh. Everybody say yeah.
Very cool.
여기저기 say my name. Don't cross the line like this. Someone call me weak. Someone call me free.
Interesting.
Someone set the beat.
It's like a full-on hip-hop song, right? Do I not have are you kidding? How did subtitles get turned off? I was so mesmerized by the video as well. How did subtitles get turned off? This happens to me all the time. I can't. How did they get turned off? I've talked to Tyree about this before. I will like a video will autoplay on YouTube, like a long like Zerobaseone video, and I won't even turn on the subtitles for like 2 minutes. I'm like, oh wait, I have to turn on the subtitles. You know. You ruin every time you practice. So even if I hate it, I won't regret this. It's like a full-on hip-hop song. So there's two people fighting over here as well. Oh, that's a really cool transition into this bar. All I know is you. Yeah, me and I. So it sounds like as well she's saying like I don't care. I'm probably cool. Yeah. I was going to hug you, but scratch and hurt you. Interesting. Sorry, I won't be. Wait, so like again, like it's like this is such like I said interesting because like it was such like a full on hip hop song that transitioned into like a very like kind of like almost like a poppy chorus, right? Her voice is super slick, by the way. It's super cool. So Queen for the Night, by the way, one night. So maybe she's like only when she's on a night out, like she's like very like. What is happening? Like the choreo is like very like much like a lot of people touching her, right? Which is interesting. Oh, we're stopping the music a little bit here. Wait. Hold on. Stop looking at me. Right? And And I wonder if like that's what the chorus is trying to say as well. It's like, I'm not your kitty cat. I'm not someone for you to ogle at. I'm not someone for you to just like, protect or to fight someone else for. I wonder if that's the case as well. And they're covering her up as well. Run for your life. Oh, we're doing some tagging? Okay, she's so cool. But so there's also like this line of like, maybe that's like different as well, because in turn this turns is like saying kitty cat and like, I'm not just like this cute thing. If you think I am, you're just gonna get scratched. I said keep saying for the night, just one night, right?
We just roll, we just vibe, we just go, we just ride, we just roll, we just vibe, we just go, we just ride, we just roll, we just vibe, we just go, we just ride.
Put a bandage on her leg. What did you, again, there's like an interlude here, like which just kind of like slows down everything as well, which it's already like a kind of like a very like methodical song, it's like doom, 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 doom. Like it's very methodical, right? But like it slows down even more for the interlude here. This part. Almost like just like purely like drums with a bit of voice in the background as well.
We just vibe, we just go, we just ride, we just roll, we just vibe, we just go, we just ride.
I don't know where to go. It's like I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. Well, how about stop snooping in our bag? What is... And again, she's in like the spotlight again. I'm super interested to know like the because maybe I'm like a bit jumbled on the meaning of the song too. What was he grabbing out of her bag here? Is what he like he shouldn't be snooping on her bag first of all. But what was he grabbing? Got Talent? Oh, it's like for an audition? Did he get rid of it or something? Because they definitely like zoomed in on him doing this as well. There's a bit of like, am I right in saying that like, first of all, the song is like really cool, right? The song itself is really cool. And she's stunning, by the way. She is stunning. Here we go. Okay, Got Talent audition. No, don't end here. I need more context. Wait. Oh, went into a BTS video. I'm wondering if the controversial aspects of this song to me come from the fact that this is very much like there's drinking, there's partying. It's very much like the antithesis of what like I have learned that like people want idols to be, I suppose, which is like, very prim and proper in a lot of ways, or at least like not like, to be human, but to show a clean image, I suppose, is very common maybe for idols in a lot of ways. So maybe this was controversial in that sense, that it's like, okay, we want, it's not exactly what the idol representative would be, which is someone drinking and partying and doing all this stuff. And I wonder if like that's kind of like the double meaning for this, where it's like, yes, you could say it's like, okay, she is her own person. She is her own type of human. You can't really say anything. You don't know her. It's me and myself and I. I know who I am. Yes, I may not look good. Yes, I may not look great, but this is who I am, right? And I wonder if it's like the whole hands on her in the videos is like people trying to get a piece of her, trying to always like, maybe also keep her contained. Maybe it's like people like ogling her is also people that like, are judging her like in a massive way. Yeah, and I wonder if that's why, like, I'm not your kitty cat. I'm not someone who you can just rub. I'm not some just pristine, proper person. You can't expect me to be perfect all the freaking time. I'm going to be like, you know, myself in that way too. And I wonder if that's like what the meaning of the song is in that sense. In terms of the song itself, I didn't expect such a hip hop tinge to it. Like it was very like more hip hop than I usually hear with K-pop stuff. And maybe I just haven't heard enough K-pop, but I thought she did a really good job with it. I think that like a lot of the chorus was more like of a rock song or a pop song, but the verses definitely were like more hip hop centric. I think she's very talented as well. I think she looks amazing too. I think she just has this great star power and this essence about her. Even when she was on the wall at the end, it's like, okay, this is like a pure star. This is like someone who like really is a star. That's what I say. Looks fantastic. You know, their voice is fantastic. They said some really, even at the start, they're really cool inflections in their voice too. Some really, really cool stuff. So thank you, Tyree, for sending us in. But yeah, chat with me as well about like what you think the meaning of the song is, because I definitely like to hear more about it for sure. The next video is sent in by Pauline Grint, and it is the BTS and their story, at least until 2019. It wasn't easy to get to where they are. Let's check it out. I'm actually really excited to see this because I've heard of BTS in passing before Rome Reacts, right? But I haven't really gotten like to see a good comprehensive thing on this as well either. So let's see what we can get from this. Oh, they're going back. Oh my god. Look at Jimin. He seems so little. Oh my god. What? RM.
네, 감독님들이 정말
Suga,
저희들이
still looking
이름을
adorable.
모르시거든요. 신인이다 보니.
They're new.
이름표가 없이도 저의 이름을 정말 아셔서 저 얼굴만 보고도
Could they have known that they're about to become the biggest boy band in the world?
아실 수 있게 정말 그날까지 꼭 입어보도록 하겠습니다.
It's been a struggle. Oh, I heard something about their dorms being like very, very like cramped. Sharing one, yes. Could they cut BTS from broadcast back then? Oh my god, can you imagine the egg that you would have on your face years later? They totally wouldn't make it. Oh my god, the journey. Right, because you were saying last week there was a time when they all felt like they were going to give up with Tear. Jesus, the work.
정말 산 넘어 산이라는 말이 딱 맞는 게 정말 데뷔하면 모든 게 다
Okay.
뭔가 괜찮을 것 같았는데 정말 또 더 큰 세상을 보니까 더 큰
Things get harder and harder. Plagiarism. I know how they handle the chart manipulation. Being copycats. When you're so big, you will get so many people on your arse about that stuff. So many people, right? What the hell is this? I actually saw this, by the way. I want to say this. When I saw BTS get really big, there was like a crazy amount of like backlash, and in some cases as well, like, I'm not saying this is that, but I remember like pure racism on the timeline, on the feeds. What?
Shut the front door.
What? Oh my god. Why can't people be normal? It's a law, isn't it? And people like have to treat them, understand they're humans.
비난이 몰려왔다. 열심히 하는 것만으로는 아무것도 이룰 수 없을 것 같았다. 꿈, 열정, 노력은 아무 힘이 없는
Oh my god. So this idea that like you're putting in so much effort but it feels meaningless because of all the backlash you're getting. Insane. Oh my god. So amazing. Great hairdo right there. Oh yeah.
2021 made some really regrettable marks about BTS.
When I first heard something Korean had exploded in America, I got worried.
Yikes.
F off. Like seriously, like it's just like this is what they have to deal with.
I don't know. I think they look very nice. Oh, that is not what you were saying during the break.
This guy. Yeah.
How did this become a thing in Western culture where all these grown men and little girls are off to little K-pop boys?
What?
Listen, the guys were snubbed. They've broken all these records. They've had an epic...
What is happening? Like, to me, like, that remark is so freaking weird. It's so freaking weird, especially with BTS, like, who are like, it's so demeaning in a lot of ways. And again, they were treated as this little novelty that people are like, I can say whatever I want about them because they're freaking Korean. I remember this. Not all of this, but I remember seeing how they were treated sometimes.
Sorry to interrupt you, Denny, but that's what it's crazy because they constantly outsell American counterparts.
Yes.
They outperform
yes.
them, but they're still not acknowledged as the way they should be.
Yes.
They're really trying to maintain their identity, and there is a barrier there when it comes to the Korean language. Like, obviously, there's going to be some North American audiences that aren't going to have that rotation, and it's still an issue with radio. That's the big thing. Like,
can I say, sorry for interrupting this again. I remember I said this in the Patreon K-pop chat. I said this, where I said, one of the big issues I have with the way that people reacted to BTS a lot of the times was that they are outselling everybody. They're doing these amazing performances, these great vocal, these great vocals, these great music videos, and still a lot of people treat them as a novelty. It's like, oh yeah, but that's the K-pop guys, right? That's the K-pop guys. It's like, yeah, they're outselling you.
Our fans, I think they're like more enthusiastic than anyone.
Heck yeah.
Can you describe that enthusiasm?
They brought a boy band from Korea to...
That's such a beautiful... Oh my god, I'm getting chills.
Can only be described as an international music phenomenon. They have made Time Magazine's most influential list. They're the first Korean act to reach #1 on the Billboard charts.
Wow.
And they just became the first group since the Beatles to earn 3 #1 albums in less than a year.
That is insane. And they did the freaking Beatles. Oh, that's so good.
The 7-member boy band has broken the record for the best-selling album
so
here in
sick.
Korea. Now, the
Holy
album
hell.
released this April has sold 3.4 million copies as of May.
BTS had the #1 best-selling physical album in the United States in the first half of this year.
Becoming the first Korean artist to win
Insane.
2 trophies at the Billboard Music Awards in Las Vegas on Wednesday. The awards were Top Social Artist and Top Duo Group.
BTS has been named the Group of the Year on Variety's
all these like
list.
accolades, right?
BTS performed at the U.S.'s most watched New Year's concert, New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Their upcoming U.S. tour is one of the hottest tickets on Earth. Even more remarkable, considering most of their songs are not in English.
Music is universal. Even before they had subtitles, music is universal.
2 sold-out nights at Wembley Stadium.
Look at them.
Performing for 60,000 screaming fans.
60,000! Incredible. I have like tears in my eyes. Oh, but he's beautiful. He's so pretty. 2,000. Oh, just the sea of lights.
An economic analysis showed that BTS's last concert in Seoul created nearly as much economic gains as the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics in early 2018.
Deny them. Deny them. Keep denying them. Jesus Christ. Holy hell.
That roughly 100,000 foreigners came to Korea during that time. That number includes 23,000 foreign fans who came solely to see the concerts.
They are like... They are creating tourism. They are literally a group that is creating tourism for their entire country.
And their companions.
24% of ARMY were male, while a clear majority, 76%,
yeah,
were
okay.
female. 24% were 10 to 19-year-olds.
Yeah.
26% were 20-year-olds. 19% were 30-year-olds. And hold on, this doesn't seem right. 27% were 40 to 49 years old.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Sam and I'm 34. Hi, I'm Cheryl. I'm just over
Interesting, right?
50.
Interesting.
I'm 56.
I'm 64.
I'm 33. I'm 36 years old. Almost 48 years old.
I'm 44 years old. I have 2 children.
BTS, like, telling everyone to love themselves, to, like, you know, be
So beautiful.
who you are. And right. And, you know, having a group of, like, musicians and, like, really talented people talking about, like, better yourself, love yourself, and, you know, become something good in life. It's actually
Yeah, the messaging is fantastic.
I love the band for their message. They're giving people who are misunderstood the belief that what they're doing is right. I think that's very important. You should love yourself.
For a group that
And like, isn't it amazing as well that like the turnaround, you had like these celebrities like really playing into the idea of like, oh, they're just a novelty act, who cares? They thought, you know for a fact that they thought it was a flash in the pan. You know for a fact that they thought that the K-pop thing was going to end in the West. And the BTS and like all these groups, Blackpink and all these groups were just going to fade out in people's memories. And it was going to be a fad. And then you have no choice but to accept it, right? And what you have here is celebrities like John Cena, who is someone who is like at the top of his industry, like being able to like say like, it's not about like, oh, they're so cool and they're so fun, which is true, but it's also like, hey, they have a great message. Of course you'd want to get behind that. And it's great for all ages of people to be like, yes, love yourself, love each other, care about yourself, respect yourself.
larger than life that it can be so easy to like dehumanize
Yes.
them. They really do a good job of keeping themselves like really like just natural and humble.
I've never seen a whole concert. It's astonishing. I don't know how they do it. They are
Incredible. I love this. This is such a
And
feel
we loaded
good.
up, and we had a blast. We did not. We got out of our seats. We got right down in the pit and broke a sweat.
That's amazing.
As a group, BTS has previously teamed up with UNICEF and spoken in front of the UN about the importance of self-love for global youth.
What the hell?
We have learned to love ourselves. So now I urge you to speak yourself.
Because I knew they were at the White House before as well, right? Big hit.
방탄이라는 게 이제 총알을 막아낸다는 의미잖아요. 이제 총알처럼 쏟아지는 편견과 억압에서
와우.
당당히 저희 세대의 생각과 가치를 지켜내겠다는 그런 심오한 뜻이 담겨 있어요.
아, 좋다.
I'm finding how to love myself. You know, I didn't know anything about love
Oh my
myself,
God. This is making me like so emotional.
You guys taught me through your eyes, through your love, through your tweets, through your letters, through your everything. You guys taught me and inspired me how to love myself. And loving myself is my whole life goal until my death.
Wow.
And you know, what is loving myself? What is loving yourself? I don't know. Who can define their own method and the way of loving myself? It's our mission to define our way to love ourselves.
Oh, the
It's
tears,
never
man.
intended, but
They're there for each
feels
other as
like
well.
I'm using you guys to love myself. So I want to say one thing. Please use me. Please use BTS to love yourself.
Oh, man. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Every day. Thank you so much. We love you guys. 감사합니다.
This is like making me so emotional just because like I know like the K-pop industry is difficult and all this stuff is really hard, but like I do think that they like I remember this specifically because I actually unearthed a tweet for myself years ago, like 4 years ago, where someone was like, "Oh, we need like we need boy bands to come back or whatever." I remember legitimately like at the time I didn't even listen to BTS or any K-pop groups. I was like, Shine and BTS exist. You know what I mean? And they're bigger than like all your favorites. And it's just like this weird like lack of acknowledgement and this uphill battle they have to freaking get in this world. Look at the sea of lights. Incredible stuff. Man, can you believe it? It's the journey they've been on. Look at them. I actually said that V has like a very awkward mouth movement sometimes, and it makes him even cuter. I really feel like. I really do. It's such a small company too. Crazy. How could you not love them forever? You know? Yeah. At their age, right? At their age. Wow. becoming like something so incredible, right? At their age, becoming legends like that as well. And like the reason why like this thing was so emotional was because like I've been getting into K-pop over the past while, right? And I've been getting into it like with everyone like sending me songs and showing me different things. But one of the most difficult aspects about getting into K-pop for me so far has been like learning about like the mistreatment of K-pop stars, has been learning about like how the uphill battles are, how hard it is to train, how hard they work. All this stuff is like always so like in my heart. And it's so difficult to really like, it's difficult to think about because obviously it's hard. Obviously it's difficult. But I think that one of the things that like, you know, sometimes like we forget is that like these are real people who've had to go through real struggles. And someone said in this video, it's easy to dehumanize them because they're so big and they're so massive. But they've done a good job of still making themselves so human, right? And so approachable on an emotional level from the crowd's perspective. It's upsetting to me that anyone would ever think of these guys as less than, or any K-pop group as less than. But I saw it. I saw it firsthand. I remember this legitimately when Dynamite came out. It was one of the biggest weekends I've ever seen on my feed ever. Everybody was talking about it. Everyone was like, this is like so huge. You couldn't escape it. So I had to listen to it. I remember thinking like, these guys are not only like really pretty, right? I think it's one of the first times I noticed V. And it was also like the dance moves are so incredible. These videos are so incredible. And then you go on the feed and you see like 80% of people are like, this is great, this is fantastic. But then there's also people being like, oh, like, you know, these Korean groups are this and that. They're like not, you know, like I can't, you know, I can't really get with them. And that's okay to say I can't really get with K-pop. That's fine. But I think it's more the people that were like, you know, the way that they were describing in this video where it's like, oh, it's just a flash in the pan. What is it with these guys that are just like, you know, it's like calling them like a fetish of some kind is so dehumanizing, so horrible to say about anyone. And again, let's just say what it is. It's racism. It's racism. The people that dehumanize them, the people that put them in a separate category, because they're not in a separate category. They are the biggest boy band in the world. When they come back, they will probably still be the biggest boy band in the world. And I think it's going to be a bigger comeback because Oasis is coming back this year. I think BTS is going to be even bigger. I think it goes without saying the BTS will be bigger. Such an emotional journey they've been on. But I think we're all glad to I've been like definitely getting into like the idea of BTS more and more. And I think I like know all their names now. I could be, can I try and name everyone? It's Suga, V, Jin, RM, Jungkook, J-Hope, Jimin, right? Did I name everybody? I know their names. Very cool stuff. And I talked about my biases the other day as well, just to like get very selfish with this as well. It was V, but I think it's like growing into being Suga as well. I think it is. Thank you so much, Polly, for sending us in a very emotional, impactful, and important video, for sure. The next video is sent in by Cosmic Catloaf, and it is a short but cool Furina animation. The night the vision was obtained. Oh, wow. And we know when she obtained her vision, it was a very emotional moment. Let's check this out. Already, so look at that. Look how slick the animation is just for her holding that. It's 3D anyway, for sure. Oh my god. Dipping her feet in as well. She's so incredible. Trying to find her place, trying to find her balance. You can do it. I love her. I love her so freaking much. Incredible. And she's like ice skating on as well. I'm taking this 100% as like a representation of her finding her footing and being able to do this type of stuff and being confident in herself. I'm taking it 100% as that. Oh, but still we fall sometimes. It's okay though. But look at this. Oh my god. So cool. And then creating this around her as well. Oh, that might be part of her burst as well, right? Wait, oh, it is very short. I love her so much. Just relaxing a bit too, right, Furina? Such a good idea. Nice. The guys who follow around during her skills. And they're applauding her. Look at the lighting here. That was stunning. That was super stunning. Wow. Yeah, it was very short, it was very sweet, but I just took it completely as like, you know, when she found her vision, she like found a new part of herself, like, and a new meaning to the stuff that she already cared about, right? And I really feel like they showed that so well here in this animation. It was so pretty. And Furina as a character we already love dearly. So it's already a character who is already in all of our hearts. So when they depict her like this, in those moments of like, because again, she was alone for 500 years. She was alone, figuratively, for 500 years. So for her to be more happy with her alone time and like feel like she can like be herself during her alone time means the absolute world to me. It really does. Seeing her dance there, be happy with herself, amazing. And I'm taking her like taking that step into the water. It can be dangerous. It's her new skill. She has a new vision. She has to figure out everything for herself. And it can be scary. She even fell at one time, but then she got herself back up. And in the end, she got the applause once again from all the people surrounding her. So beautiful. Thank you, Cosmic Callo, for sending us in. This was so lovely. The next video is sent in by Primo Hiko. This is a cool fan-made video for the last Hoya Fair. Let's check it out. Risky Virus, Phantom Thief. Oh, it's Persona. It's Persona. And I love Persona, if you don't know. 3 Persona games are my top 10 favorite games of all time. 4 of them are in my top 50. Case history. I thought this was just... Oh my god, they're stunning. I thought it was going to be Persona related because it was like Phantom Thief 9, but maybe not. Because Phantom Thieves are a thing anyway, so maybe I've just had Persona on the brain, guys. They look amazing. Is that Sea Lolly? Wait a sec. No. You can't just move past that very fast. The target's to Tori, which I'm always for. Get to Tori. Is that Kave? It is. Oh my god, and Rio, I'll hate them. So pretty. Love it. Adorable. Winners can each. The music's awesome too. Is that Vaughn? And Linnea Lynette? So to stop the virus. Reject? This looks so pretty. Did you see Vaughn? Oh, wow. And like, sorry for being like instantly going Persona, right? Because maybe it's not directly related to Persona, but like, I think it's just because I love Persona so much that in my head I was like, Persona, you know? It happens. It happens. Because Phantom Thieves has been a thing in media for a while. Oh, those pants are amazing, Kenichi. Those pants are amazing. You look incredible. With Ryu? This is a great... Oh, look at... Show me Vaughn. Show me Vaughn right now. Show me Vaughn right now this second. The lighting in this is incredible. Kavi, you look incredible. Oh my god, everyone looks incredible. Everyone looks amazing. Sidla, you look incredible. I love this. I've said so many times. This is what I love about the fan works in Genshin. Just all these characters just looking so good all the time in different forms and different outfits. It shows them in such a different light, and it's so fun to see. It's slowing down a bit as well though, but like it has that very mysterious, like, you know, Confidence Man kind of music in the background as well, like the exploratory music. They look so good. Lindy looks so good. Oh my god! With the peace sign. Very cool. Show me VOD in full. Incredible outfits. Look at them. I'm seeing all the different angles from this as well. The captain. Oh my. Look at the outfit on Mavuika as well. Lenny Lynette. Oh, there he is. The evil man himself. Always have to clarify, it's okay if you think he's cute. Did Rio just go in for a punch? Is that Xiao? And Diluc. Xiao looked awesome as well. I know like there's a big story going on here, which is so cool. Like it's so slick what they're doing. The animation is so slick. The idea behind it's so cool. But it's hard for me not to just scream and look at these amazing outfits. It's really not. It's hard for me not to get distracted. They look amazing. Oh my god! That is an S tier outfit. I need it in the games. I need it in the games. Even though I don't have Venti. I'd love to have Venti, but look! That is an S tier outfit. That's a thumbnail if I ever saw one. That's a thumbnail too. You guys looked amazing. Oh my god, Xiao, you look fantastic. No. With these characters, when they finish up Genshin, they need to put them in every different universe. They need to be in modern times. They need to be everywhere. Oh. Who's this? Wait a second. Yes, this is the ending I want. Vaughn has to be one to do it. So cool. I don't know if I said to you guys before, but like my dream ending for the Tori and the end of his story is for Vaughn and Kale. Like I'm silly. I always like do fan fiction in my head. I want like Kale to like have the chance to kill him, and then Vaughn's there too, and then someone goes to Kale like, Kale, don't do it because you'll become you can't kill someone because then you'll feel it for the rest of your life and all this stuff. And she doesn't do it, then Vaughn's like, okay, I'll do it. You know what I mean? That's like my dream ending for the Dotori thing. Like for those two to really like get back at the person that like, really hurt them in a lot of ways. Yeah, like that was amazing. I love the artwork. I think that was so pretty. And like the actual like story and through line of it's so fun. It's such a fun thing to see all of these characters together in a different form. We love that. Always we said that in these Roman Reacts, we love that idea of all these characters being all together in a different form as well. And it's quite enjoyable, like having like your characters you already love being like this modern outfits and things like this. But the outfits were incredible. The music in the background fits so well. The style and the artwork in the video where it was popping up in different places looks so good too. They really made it feel like a full animated like little TV show almost that I could watch. Again, like I said, I would love to see all these guys in this element, in this like in their own story, in its own made up world, like in a different version of Genshin, I suppose, in this made up world. It looked really fantastic. I loved Venti's design, Xiao's design, and Kenichi's design the most, I would say. I think they looked absolutely superb. And like I would love those skins in the game. Can you imagine that white suit for Venti in the game? Or those pants? Or the Xiao look as well. But Xiao looks great all the time anyway as well. So it really doesn't matter too much what he looks like. But they all look great. But you know what I mean? Like in any skin, he'd look fantastic as well. They did a really good job with the choices here. I love that Totori's like the de facto villain in this as well all the time. Really, really cool stuff. Thank you so much, Primihiko, for sending us in. This was so fun. The next video is sent in by What's Your Damage? And this is a video. So they say, good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Never thought I'd be submitting this or saying this in the same sentence, but Miyeon, the main vocalist of G-Ilde, collab with Genshin officially sang Mauvika's demo trailer. Many more surprising G-Ilde collabs up ahead too. Here's the Korean version of Blazing Heart. Yes, so we've been listening to G-Ilde for the past couple of months. She did do a version of Mavuika's trailer. And it's absolutely cool. I haven't actually seen it myself, but what happened was I shared it in the chats, but then I even said right afterwards in the chats, I was like, I'm not going to watch it because I know someone's going to want to send this in. But like, I found out about this through a comment, I think it was. a comment said it, then I was like, oh, I went into the chats and I was like, oh, and then I think What's Your Damage wanted it to be a surprise, you know what I mean? Which I unfortunately it wasn't, but I thank that commenter anyway for like directing to my attention as well. That sounds like I'm saying, hey, commenter, don't do that. No, it was such an amazing moment, and it was an amazing moment for the entire chats when the commenter told me, and I got to run to the chats and we were all like, oh my god. It was like we were all like jumping up and down figuratively. It was a really fun moment. But anyway, I knew someone was going to want to send this in, and I'm really excited to see this. A beautiful song with a beautiful artist. Let's check this out. Oh my god, for this song, she's so sweet. Look at her coming in here. Great outfit.
제가 오늘은 이렇게 혼자서 이치 라이브를 찾아왔는데요. 제가 왜 여기 있는지 궁금하시죠?
Don't you wonder?
바로 제가 아주 특별한 OST를 들려드리기 위해서 여기 왔는데요. 바로 네, 원신에 나오는 불의 신이죠. 마비카의 OST를
Yeah.
마비카의 OST가
She seems so sweet.
1일날 발매가 됐잖아요. 제가 한국어 버전을 가창했기 때문에 오늘 이렇게 멋진 밴드분들과 함께 노래를 하기 위해서
The outfit's incredible too, isn't it?
네, 그럼 즐겁게 들어주세요.
Yeah, thank you. How did they make the dress stay up like that and not fall? Is that like a... Oh my god, and we're getting into the freaking rock song as well. Let's go. Because this is like a... The intro is very cool, but the chorus of this... Like, the intro rock song there was really cool, as I was saying there. But the chorus of this song is like a rock power ballad, right? November Rain style power ballad. And I'm really interested to see how this goes, because I know she's an amazing singer, so it's not going to be that hard. Look at her locking in. Look at that. She was like this sweet... And she is a sweet angel, but she was like this sweet angel 2 seconds ago. Hello, everyone. And she locks in. Performer. Star. Instant. Look at this. Look at this. Almost instantly. Great drums. They sound fantastic. Should we have subtitles on? We do, but I think they won't show the English subtitles. That's fine though. Like, we're here for the beautiful vocals. Fantastic. Fantastic. Bowing down. Oh my god, her voice is so good. Fantastic. Amazing. Her voice is like perfect for this as well, right? Man. I adore. Incredible. Did you hear? I know like you did hear it. Me say, did you hear that? This part, it's so amazing to me. Love it. I'm bowing down. I have a new church. Fantastic. And her vocals building up along with the drums in the background is such a nice touch. It's such a nice touch. And I can't do their vocals, I'm not even gonna try. Her hair's stunning as well, by the way. So stunning. Yeah, it is just like, it's a freaking rock power ballad. The microphone's such a contrast as well, isn't it? Oh, wow. She's incredible. I'm sorry, we're going to go into like a big part of that song, I guess, as well, but... So good. Her vocals are just so strong. Look at the way she's staring at the camera as well. Can we go back and hear this part as well? Yeah! We're at the exact moment. Perfect. I think she's such a strong vocalist.
네, 제가 들려드린 마비카의 이야기 어떠셨나요? 저는 이 파워풀한 분위기가
Yeah.
너무너무 마음에 들었는데요. 노래를 들으면서 제 심장이 두근거리는 느낌이었습니다.
It is a heart-pounding song. She looks incredible.
저도 얼른 마비카를 뽑으러 집에 가봐야겠어요. 여러분도 얼른 원신으로 모여주세요.
I love the collab. I definitely love the collab of like a K-pop group with Genshin Impact. There's the credits as well, guys. Oh, and there's other K-pop artists to do like different performances here too, which is cool. Yeah, she's incredible. She's an incredible vocalist with like such an incredible range as well. The soft tones of her voice there work so well with that song. But also like she's able to hit these notes that are really beautiful as well. That I honestly like really adored also. I think she was just an incredible artist. And here I think it's really cool to see her like kind of isolated in a way. Because while like it's not I think, you know, she even mentioned at the start, I'm not here with the rest of the group. I think it shows such like a team spirit in a lot of ways. She really showed like, you know, me, her voice, like, as you said, isolated, sounding so good. So amazing. And really it's just like a song that's already like meant something to us because there's a trailer and it's to do with Mavuika as well. That like you can still feel that kind of like, as she said, the heart pounding feeling of that song. But I'm just so impressed. Her vocals are so strong. She really is just like an incredible artist. She really is. And she looked amazing. The stage looked amazing. The microphone, the contrast to the microphone was really funny as well. I thought it was absolutely incredible. I really did. And it was the parts that really amazed me were the like the sounds so good. It sounded so good. Yeah. I really hope that like there's more solo stuff from a lot of these K-pop artists and with G-Ilde as well. It's clear how talented they really are. I just love that they got someone who actually is like super talented. And like, again, like it's Genshin is so big that like getting someone as big as from G-Ilde is such a like a fantastic idea as well. It really is great stuff. Thank you so much for watching Damage. That was awesome. That was so fun and so beautiful. The next video sent in by Malcolm Condé. I'll start by apologizing. Okay, it's okay. Whatever it is. This is a reaction I'm looking forward to. Oh no. This song contains swear words. Oh no. This is an infamous FNAF fan song. Oh no. Known for being extremely bad, has become a meme of the community. Oh no. It is based on a book prequel to Security Beach Ruined. The one where Cassie the robot posting Gregory. Oh no. Here's the background. Many years ago, this guy named Edwin Medine, the animatronic mimic, to play with his son, imitating him because his friend, tragically his son passed away, and Edwin became enraged seeing the mimic act as his son, so he beat it up, and such he learned violence. This is the same animatronic that you find at the end of the Rune that acted like Gregory and attacks you. Sorry for the long text. It's okay. I think always like 3 paragraphs is good. You know what I mean? To explain everything is good. So I think it's good. I am worried because you said it's supposed to be bad and people say it's bad. I don't think we've ever had something on Rome Reacts that is meant to be bad. Let's check it out. This sucks. No, I'm joking. It's kind of creepy. Okay. I mean, the music ain't bad. Right?
Time to play! No? Well, time to die! Cause I'm not nice. No, I'm not nice. I'll shoot you in the face till I make you die. Watch me shoot my secret cannon. I'll put bombs in your belongings. They call me the bomb thief. The way I disperse grief. And I don't like to play by the rules.
I don't know what to say. Sorry for the long pause. I was literally just thinking for a second. I was like, I didn't expect this voice at all. I didn't expect the song to like again, I've never had something that is like was this intended? I would feel really bad if this is intended to be like super good as well. Because the music's not bad behind it. It's just I wasn't expecting these lyrics to be like so like straightforwardly freaking crazy. Like that's awesome. The music's awesome. I just wasn't expecting the whole like very edgy, like crazy lyrics. What? I think it's just funny because the lyrics are so straightforward. But like I feel kind of bad because like the music is awesome. I just wasn't expecting this PNG. Okay, that kind of hits. My name is Edwin. That hits. Oh, this part's sick. No, you don't need Edwin for this. You don't need Edwin for this. This part's sick.
My name is David. Dad, I want some ice cream.
What?
David, that is my name. David, I want another. David, where is my
What is happening?
I'm running out on the road. There is a car.
What? Okay, no, there's no way this is intended to be like really good. Right? This has to be like a meme. Because like you said it's everyone thought it was bad. There's no way this person made it and didn't think these type of lyrics were not going to be considered a bit funny. Like come on. Get it! I genuinely think there's some good parts to this though. Like in terms of like the beat in the background. Tell him! Yeah!
My name is Jackie, and I'm fucking Becky. Yeah, cause with my clown power, I am gonna make you scream louder. It's a clown attack, bitch. The circus is coming to town.
You know what I mean? Like the use of that word is so edgy. It's like, oh, you're so edgy. Interesting. Okay, some parts were very some parts were of course very silly. There's no doubt about it. Some parts of this were like incredibly silly. Let's be honest here. Let's not beat around the bush. Some parts of this were like incredibly silly. But, right, I do think there is like some merit to like the beat in the background seem pretty cool. There's some really like energetic flows that were going on there, some catchier like beats in the background too. I think the reason why people probably see this is, I might check the comments, that I think the reason why people probably see this as funny is because the lyrics are so straightforward, right? Okay, this can be used in CIA. Look, listen, guys. Is it? I think it's funny, and some parts are comically like too in your face, right? Maybe it's just like I like to see the positive in everything. I don't know. Do you do funeral? This is actually a funny comment though. So it's clearly a meme song now, right? But I mean, you know, 5.8 million views. Make your money off this as well. So they have like other songs as well. Right? They have stuff from Poppy's Playtime and Moodang's songs, like multiple. Moodang Rave, the Moodang Polka. Wait, hold on a second, I gotta. Told you, everybody knows the name.
Everybody wants to have a taste of your fame.
Okay. Maybe like I think he's memeing. I think this guy's memeing. I think that he's doing a double hit. I think everyone is like gonna think he's like serious, but I think he's memeing. I don't know, that Muden song is fire. There's parts of this that has a cool beat, right? The lyrics are too like in your face and straightforward. Oh no, there's a car. I get hit by a car, right? It has to be a meme, right? There's no doubt about it that this is a meme. And there's no doubt about it that he knows that people are going to react to this in this way. There's no doubt on my mind. Because you couldn't, right? And then turn around and make a Mudang song? Because I feel bad because there's parts of the song that are really cool. And I'm not going to sit here saying like I don't even mean about it. Because you know what? They probably worked hard on this as well. You know what I mean? They probably worked hard. Thank you, Malcolm, for sending us in. I don't know if my day has gotten better or worse. It's something. Something is making me feel something anyway. Thank you, Malcolm. The next video is sent in by Yubaka, and it's the Ignition teaser, a name forged in flames. Let's check it out. Wait, can we pause for a second? Because I probably need to like pause for a second. Okay. I need to do like the whole, deeply breathe in. So this was released before Natlan, I believe.
Are you ready?
Oh my god, they would have shown the Children of Echoes. I'm so glad.
Attention, please. Kachina
Children of Echoes, we're only talking People to Springs.
to promote the upcoming tournament.
Wait. Oh, Kachina! Just in case I'm going to turn the subtitles to English because I know for a fact I'm going to miss something. English United States, sure. English America.
Hey, that's too close.
No, you're not close enough. You're so adorable.
Too far.
Great transition into our boy Kanich. This is Lolly. The beaut herself.
Get out of here. Leave me alone.
Oh my god, they're showing off everyone, really.
Is it that time of year again?
She's amazing as well. We love Shalonen. This is such a cool transition, Ian-san. Yeah, grab it. There were no way you're passing by Chasca. There's no way. The music's gorgeous as well.
I wonder if she's watching.
Oh man. Wait, I wonder if is this post? What happened to Koichi? You look amazing.
My dear friends,
she has the double benefit, by the way, of being able to take off her glasses and put them on and look cool equally, you know? She probably puts them on just to take them off too, and I support it.
the tournament will soon begin. My dear friends, take your positions. Embrace your competitive spirit and give your all. This battle is for winners only. The champion will take all.
Amazing. She looks amazing. This is such a cool trailer. With the flames coming by as well. This is super hype. See Blauier girl. The music's so gorgeous. What? Oh, they showed the captain here as well.
Are you brave enough to compete?
She's stepping up to him, her new best friend. What's happening here? A door is opening. Oh my god, this music. This music.
Time to burn again. even the tiniest of sparks will not
Can I bow?
go
Can I bow down to Mavuika?
Did you catch everything?
Huh? Us? And did you catch everything with the ball as well? The heroes, yes. This is giving me such chills. Such chills.
What our eyes see ought to be our fate. But now, close your eyes and feel.
Okay.
For with our
Amazing.
we will forge our true fate.
This is a cool trailer. This is a really cool trailer. And I feel like, you know, like even though my philosophy on trailers stays the same, always, I know some people are really excited for me to do like the version trailers. And I hate to disappoint people to say that we're probably still not going to be reacting to trailers of stuff we haven't seen yet. And I know that's kind of frustrating for some people, but like, even if they're out of context, I want to just like go in so fresh to everything that I don't even know something is happening. Because now, obviously, you guys knew that the captain was going to be here, right? Obviously. I didn't know the captain was going to be in Natlan. I think that's such like a fun thing, right? But yeah, I don't think this would have given away too much though, but it still would have like, you know, the stuff with the captain stuff, I wouldn't want to see that. But it was a really beautiful trailer. The music's absolutely fantastic. I think it shows like the spirit of Natlan, that fighting spirit that Natlan has. They did a really good job with that as well. The animation is super, super cool as well, that goes along with it. And I think what's so cool about like these trailers, looking at them afterwards, is like, I almost like have it's a different feeling, right? Because the feeling beforehand when you watch these trailers is probably like hype, right? The feeling I have now is hype for the finale, but also I have the very lucky position of also like reminiscing about the 4 chapters we just had as well and being like, oh my God, I'm so excited. It really does feel that way. I am super, super over the moon that we're getting to do Act 5 this week. In fact, it's going to be this Sunday. The entire Act 5 is this Sunday. But I'm also over the moon that we get to, that we have got to go on this journey in Natlan. And it really, to me, like I guess what I'm saying is, it's different, right? There's nothing wrong with either side. If you go into this trailer first, seeing all these characters for the first time, being like, oh, who's that? Who's that? But I go into it for the first time. Like, you can see he was with Aurora in there, the captain, right? You could see that. So that would have been revealed right away, right? You know who was working with the captain and stuff like that. And again, I understand out of context. I need people to understand this. I understand. But I'm just saying that how I get to have a different feeling watching these trailers back. It's a feeling of reminiscing and excitement and also hype, right? Does that kind of make sense? I'm not ever insulting the way people watch trailers. That's not my business. You do whatever you want to do. But I'm super, 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 super appreciative I got to see this in the end, though. I love watching the trailers back afterwards, and that's always how I love kind of doing it. We're watching the Sunset trailer this week. This Saturday, that'll be the Saturday video. So I hope you're excited for that. And we are catching up in Genshin very, very soon. Thank you so much, Ibaka, for sending it in. That was awesome. So cool. The last video sent in by Xiaolao. And Xiaolao sent in today Megurin Luca featuring Mothi Swear Oath on the Bridge. Let's go. This is a beautiful artwork for sure. And a very upbeat song, but that's always worrying, to be honest. That's very worrying. Such cool vocals. Really cool vocals. Almost like a good rock song, actually. I love it. It's so soft. Nice. And something changed. Our eccentric king. The guitar riff is great too. I love it. Like it seems like it could be an opening to a TV show as well. It really could. If you have any troubles, I'll at least give you advice. The bridge that connects this great land, as well as people's hearts. Surely that's so. Maybe that's so. Sorry I'm reading along with that. It's just like a lot of the lyrics are like really hard to decipher for me in these songs. So I try to read as much as I can out loud so I can be like, okay, get it into your head. You know what I mean? But the song itself is just really good. The idea of changing fate. We love that. We love the idea of changing fate. Probably. I like that line. That it's like, hey, probably, you know? That's all we need. And I guess like a river flows on, right? Like it has like a almost, not that it's predetermined because it can be changed, right? But like the idea that like, you have to just keep going. You have to keep going from a bat in the fluttering sky. I love the vocals. I know it's a Vocaloid song, but like, there's nothing wrong with Vocaloid songs, by the way, but just it's not what I would usually listen to. So whenever we find something that does like really feel like, how do I say it? Like it's a song I would like definitely like, listen to in my own time as well. It's always a really nice thing. Great solo as well. Such a good chorus. I met you all, yeah. The rebellious witch. I love the addition of the probably. Right? It's such like a nice, like it's such a nice touch because it's like unsure, right? You're unsure about things. Clumsy Knight, the scary-eyed assassin, how this is all connecting as well. Great, it's a great song. It's a great song. Swear an oath on that bridge, Clockwork Lullaby 9. Now, I will say, I do have a full explanation on the connection of all these things. That is like, it's a very long explanation, so I'll be reading it by myself as well. And I actually might post it into the comments too. Like, it's it would definitely take some time to read. Which honestly, like, I can see the like a massive amount of passion that goes into this as well. There's so many like really like amazing things that go into like this story. It's so connected in a lot of ways. But this song seemed to me like it was a song about the idea of like, I guess, like not only not accepting your fate, but like I guess like the idea of like moving forward or trying to move forward. I could be wrong about that as well. Like again, I'm not always like great at deciphering these songs because they can be quite confusing also as well. And I think like they're intentionally confusing, it's like, but they're talking about the idea of like, I can't rewind time, right? And the idea of everything will go on. You can't change everything. But then also like, it says like the idea that like, I don't know if it's like saying like, when it says like the spring, it says something about the spring as well. Is that like, or the idea of like the changing of the seasons? Is that like you get a new chance at life or something like that? I don't know. There was also an interesting line. I love that the addition of like the probably aspect of as well. Because like it's like it shows like an unsureness about like even the idea of like, can I change fate? Like it's like, oh, like even I could change, you can change fate, right? Sure, probably. Like that's like, because then it's like almost like you're not sure about like even what you were saying in the end as well. It talked about the rebellious witch, but it also like made a connection about other characters at the end there too, and also the idea of we assemble around an eccentric king as well, unsteady heroes. I'm reading some of the lyrics here as well. just so I can remember some of those all. And the word of our vow. Yeah. And it's, I guess, like, I don't know, like, there's like an idea of a connection. This idea of like connecting, like there was like, what was the line in the song about people's hearts connecting, and like that was a kind of like a bridge as well. But what goes under the bridge is like this water as well too. And they made a vow on that bridge. So I wonder if that vow was like to do with connection as well. I don't know, like I'm sure there is like a lot of like deeper meaning to the song, because it's actually one of my favorite Vocaloid songs we've heard. It's something that you would actually like listen to yourself, I think, as well. And I wonder, is it like, because it says like as well in the song, like there's lines like a moderate suggestions. I don't know what that's connected to. But I do love the idea of like the river flowing on and we continuing forward, because it's a clear idea of like, hey, like fate keeps moving on, but maybe we can change fate as well. Thank you, Shallow, for sending in this video. And definitely, like, if you want, always DM me and explain stuff as best as possible if I don't understand something, or comment it down below. That's always a good thing too. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is a big week ahead of us. On Thursday for Genshin, we're gonna have the Octa Natlan quest, the full quest. On Friday, we're watching the Sunset trailer. On Sunday, we're doing the full Act 5 of Natlan. And throughout the whole week with the Let's Play, we're gonna be having the end to Hat in Time, which happened yesterday, and then the DLC, which starts today, this evening, and then probably it ends tomorrow, maybe. And then we'll take a little bit of a break. Then we'll be back with another series of Baldur's Gate 3. And I'm very, very excited for that. Thank you so much to Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, Janet Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yuled, Radish, Anusta, Death Trap, Lynx Marky, Assassin, Colorbow, True Peanut Butter, Alpaca Juice, Peter Shelson, Heck, Leon, Jared Beanham, and Hike Kasperian. And guys, see you all very soon. Bye-bye.